Oh, Amiya, everybody. Hello. I'm sorry for the wait. I just had to run to the bathroom. Hi guys. This is your Dreamweaving getting caught by Dracula in Spider Mama. Amiya Aranha. Chat's still broken, as you can see. Apparently there is like a patch that you can do to OBS to maybe fix this issue. But I don't know how to apply the patch. It's like a .cpp file. And I guess that's like C++. I don't know what to do with that. But apparently some people on GitHub have been able to do it, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, hi guys. Hello. Yes. So, Ari, what just happened? Oh, Lupus, thanks for the blue super chat. That's uncompiled code you need to build OBS from source. I don't know why someone said patch. Then, like you're able to just like, whoop, you know. But I think they're asking for OBS to fix it. But God knows if that happens. If that will happen. It's nice. Thanks for the 28 months. You taking a nap? It would be nice if YouTube stopped messing stuff up even for one day. Yeah. Apparently the problem. GitHub solutions are 50-50 unless you're experienced. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever built anything from source code, so... Does Demon Castle Dracula have nice bathrooms? There was a bidet. So, like, the issue is fixed, but... It needs to be, I guess merged is how it works on GitHub. So apparently, YouTube... Why is YouTube scraping config in the C++ code? That should be loaded from a config file for this exact situation. I don't know what any of that means. I don't think any of this... I think YouTube changed like a bit of code they use. They changed the code to, the code for the... What is it called? What the heck is it called? What does CSP stand for? Something security protocol, maybe? I don't know. But there's a more strict CSP. They changed it to require trusted types for script. I don't know what that means. I'm just reading the GitHub thing. You just want to know why streams you watch keep suddenly ending for no reason? Are you mobile? What's the... I mean, not that I can solve the issue for you, but... My only thing would be to try different browsers or whatever. It's not OBS's job to fix it. YouTube added a security header that the overlay developer needs to work around. Okay, maybe I'm just misreading the GitHub thing then. I don't know. Maybe I'm silly, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. And stream for real? No, why? I want to stream for you guys. Don't you want to hang out? Desktop, but it's just streams. That is strange. I have not heard of anyone else having that issue. I got a little bit of a brain ache. I just took some Advil, and I have cramps. But other than that, I'm very chipper. You know, I'm feeling good. So, yeah. I am reading it right. Okay. My geek, thank you so much for the 26 months. Hi, Ami, you look lovely tonight. Thank you so much. Oh my god. The dark mode chat is fine, but I mean, it's so small that you can't read it because I can't change the text size and whatever. But anyway, don't let Dracula find out you have cramps. Why not? Did they try to beat me down? It's alright. Oh, I did have a nightmare too, but I don't really remember, so that's fine. Yeah, it was bigger yesterday because I could make it. But okay, the reason it was bigger yesterday was because I specifically did a window capture instead of using a browser source so I could make it bigger. But every time the chat window is out of focus, which is going to happen a lot today because I'm going to be switching windows around a lot, it's going to stop the chat from working. So, anyway, hello everyone. Let me say hi to you guys and then maybe we'll get right into it. Oh yeah, I need 5 buckles here. I gotta add 5 buckles to my shoulders and stuff to make it so that I thought maybe I would use candles, but why not just use buckles, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I have the little life TT buckles, right? So, let me say hi to everyone, and then I'll add the buckles, and then we can get going. Hello to Salticid, and Cyber Soldier, and Cloudy, and Incisor, and Turbo, and Conky, and hello Ref, and Seek, and Mouse, and Heart, and hello Ronaldo, and Batsu, and Koala Slime, and Gildrian, and Scup, and hello Guile, and hello DJ. What has Ami ever done for us? Let's join Dracula. Hey! What the frick? I will rescue you guys if you guys get kidnapped by Dracula. Hi DJ and Lazim and Damascus and JD Assassin and hello Electronic Pig and Finite Set and Real Gun. Only my real gun can shoot any monster go. Hello Mephi and FC and Nope and Hero and Plenum. And hello to Shadow B and Psycho and John Zero. You know what just occurred to me is like, how is the Advil gonna know where my body to go? Because I got cramps and I got a headache. I wanted to go towards the head because that's like, I guess maybe it'll help both. Because that's like the real problem right now. But hello Jamal and Nox and Hussar and Iron Stag and Marv and Pudstorm and Lupus. And hello to Catbus and Indecisive and Lurkers and Wall Watchers. Maybe we could ask him to give you a bigger streaming room. Why, do you think he'll let me stream in here? I hear this is smoking hot babe at the end. It's me, it's not the harpies. Does it enter your bloodstream? Yeah, probably. But where's it gonna go first, you know? Does it flow to my brain first? Or my... Hello, Uncle Red. Hello, Alderin and Mega D. And hello, Alex Keats. And Amiya to... Gento and Spicy Cyborg and Riding Soul and Leah Meyer and Shugo and Phoenix. And... Dracula probably doesn't have running water or electricity. True. No, he's got running water. Yeah, I just use the bathroom. He's usually pretty chill as long as you aren't invading his mansion or wrecking his place or messing with his people. Well, you guys are gonna do all of that, so... Hello, Bran and Mauricio and Seth Rain and Riel and Jet Excalibur and Mathamus. Vampires are weak to running water. I don't know. He doesn't use it. Okay, probably. I don't know. Dracula can use the bathroom. I don't know. Hello, Mathamus. Hello to Shook Their House and K7 and Zero Brown and Arbix and Azu. And hello, Burner Account and JP. Ohamiya to Puck Puck and Nintendo and Mr. Front. And hello, Icky50. Hello to Bubuan and Vandology and Kyoku. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with YouTube, but they must have done a bunch of changes that messed things up because there's the chat thing, there's what you guys are saying where the stream won't start or sometimes the time rolls over, streams are ending. I have noticed that the amount of people in the waiting room is has been altered in some way, even though there's the same amount of people at stream at the end of the day. It's very strange. Hi Kyoko and Rosa Kanan and Mr. Beardyface and Zabalisk. And hello Absolute Link. And hello to Delandro and Optimal and Deku Fire Mage and hello Riley and Bike and Ohamiya to Jazzumer and Red Ranger and Farm Animal and Aus Loser and hello to Pitako and Ohamiya to Chris and Nugget and Local Man and Handsome Orc and hello to Yuko and Ohamiya to Papita and Espereze. Hello to Magik and hello Little Brainy, but happy to see more TTRPG. I hope you guys are feeling better soon if you're having any, any kind of health issues at all, any brain issues. Hi Bigger Dan, hello Jackson, hello Ravar. Hopefully today's stream will be nice and cozy for you guys. So hi Cryosite, hello Horneus and Ohamiya to Azure and Bobby Hill and hello to Temple Paradox and hello Ariane and Ohamiya to hello to Marez the Thorn. May you suggest 1,000-Year-Old Vampire as a solo RPG? You can definitely suggest it to my suggestion form, which is in the description. And hello to... I think that's everyone. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Let's get the buckles in here, shall we? The buckles, which we may or may not have to swimble one by one, depending on the results of today's foray into Dracula's castle. Yeah, you heard me. Don't you mean bazillion and 3? What did I say? Did I say a span of years just now? Oh god, I've shrunk. I don't remember mentioning years at any point. Did I? Alright, buckle number 1. The Buckle Belmont family. That's right. We got Simon Buckle. We got Richter Buckle. Oh god, this is causing my model to lag for some reason. Real Darkest Dungeon stuff, one by one. The buckle drops off. The buckles drop off as they venture for Amiya. I'm hoping we won't lose a single buckle today. That would be ideal, right? Why am I freaking twitching around? Sometimes YouTube Studio does this when you like open up the like different features. I know it's idealistic, but listen, I learned a lot about Dracula since last time. I think we can do it. We're not gonna lose a single buckle today. You hear me? You hear me? Oh, someone recommended another game with years in the title. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I gotta sneeze. Any remaining candles can go on the slice of cake. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you there? I just need one more. Come on. What is this game? What do you mean, partial blood? What are you asking? The game? The game that's in the title of the stream? The game for the stream? The game that's in the title of the stream? That game? Alright, here you guys are.
Amiya Aranha.
Oh, Gaio, thank you for the 30 months. Jeez Louise, that's a lot. And can this buckle get a happy birthday song? And Chew, of course. With birthday luck, we will be unstoppable. Also, please play FNAF, Sonic, Friday Night Funkin', etc. Cusco's game, the game for Cusco. Of course I can. Happy birthday, Gaio. You guys please say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gaio. Happy birthday to you. Meow. Yeah. I can do. Okay, well now I'm gonna feel bad about eating the cake. If you guys get to me with the freaking cake.
Amiya Aranha.
Leroy Jenkins, thank you so much for the donation. Alright, Buckles, let's go get Spider-Mom. Leroy Jenkins. Okay, now we got birthday luck on our side. And now you guys got a Spider-Mom Chew. So we got that on our side. Or you got that on your side. Do you feel inspired, guys, after the Spider-Mom Chew? I'm just like in there in like another total branch of the castle. Just in another branch, total complete corner of the castle, just trying to like as loud as I possibly can so you guys can hear it. You guys can request a chew. You can request whatever you want when your birthday rolls around, of course. As long as it's not like, as long as it's not something I wouldn't normally do, you know. Don't ask me like, I don't know. Don't ask me like, don't ask me like take a selfie or something. But can I say thank you so much for the super chat. Some may thirst for blood, but I hunger for Lara bars. Choose my fate, Spider Woman. Jeez, 1 to 5. 6. No, just kidding. I'll choose 5. I choose 5. The power of choose transcends space and time. What if we ask you to do the monkey dance? I don't even know what that is. So no, I probably can't do it. Oh wait, do you mean like the Barry's Kobo monkey dance? Baby, monkey dance, monkey dance. I can do that. For Johnny Bravo, oh, I don't know what that is. Such incorrigible things to ask for on the birthday. Like more choose. Yeah, you guys feel free to make whatever requests you want. Of course. I feel powerful. I can do this. Yeah. But you have to ask. I'm not just gonna give it out unsolicited, you know, cause I'm shy. You recently realized that Data from Mega Man Legends is doing the monkey dance. How you just recently realized that? I mean, yeah, he's a monkey. Da, 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 da. And Ami2 would be like a Popeye eating spinach to your power up for Buckle, totally unstoppable. Well, you guys should be totally fine. Because I just gave you all a chew, so well, maybe next year, yeah. Cryosite, thank you so much for the super chat again. Chocolate chip cookies, though, shall be consumed. Ooh. Unless it's a hug, which you give us a surprise when you pounce on us. Yeah. I didn't know I could ask for that, or I would have on my birthday RIP missed opportunities. Oh god. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys can ask for whatever you want. Just, you know, nothing weird, okay? Yeah, God, the gremlin keeps showing up, eh? But that was a true directed at all of you guys, just so you know. It wasn't it was a true for power. One strand of spider silk. I mean, you guys get that all the time when I tuck you in the bed, you know. With my spider silk blankies, yeah? You're me making 365 alt accounts. I wish I had some more coffee. I wish I had so much more coffee. I do have water at least. That's right, all the tea. Buddy? Hi, Sprite Spirit. Alright, you guys ready to get started? You ready to go in? Let's go with the flow, with the freaky flow. Okay. Yeah, ready. Let's do this thing. Okay. Alright, I have no idea how I'm gonna start this, just for the record. I don't know what room we should start in. I don't know, so I use this buckle as a, like, little placeholder, right? For where we are. So this is where I left off last time, so I suppose we could just start there. And I think I will be in the room with, Dracula. And then, what else? You guys, for your items, you have a slice of cake. Which, if you choose to use it, can revive one buckle who has fainted. And then, I think that's all you guys have. I believe. So, we better save it for you. I mean, I'd rather the buckle survive than me have cake, you know. How do we decide this again? I don't know. I just want another chance to just try Dracula, you know. Okay, I need to get my dice. So I have my beautiful dice that where are they? That look like my eyes that I'll be using today. So I think it's just 1d6. But yeah, it's d6. Let me perish and don't tell her. Get her the cake. Let me eat cake. There's no way we can use the same harpy strap when we only have a slice. Yeah, that's what it was. Literal cake. No, I just showed them my spider legs, you guys. Hi, Synapse. I mean, you can try. I don't think you guys are gonna come across the harpies again, though, because I think that was just the one card, right? Maybe I can, like, finesse, like, make up an encounter, you know? Okay, so we got 2 here, so... There's only one additional door. Place the new card face up and in line with the current location. Short sides touching. Then move your token onto it. Okay, so I don't have a short side to it's like at the edge. I just moved everything over to this side to make a little bit more room. So how can I do this? I guess I'll just do it the other way. It's not that big a deal, right? You'll stay and distract the harpies? No, you won't! Hello, come on and get it. Amiya is definitely using this as an excuse to get cake if we succeed. I wish I got that far ahead to get cake, but... and then that'd be so sad if I could only have it if you guys succeed. Alright, let's go here. It is the 8 of Spades. Maybe an encounter with the Medusa lady from Boktai. No! No more monster girls. You're trying to save Ami. Distract them with a handful of peas. How's that gonna work? Do harpies like peas? Harpies? Oh my god. Okay, so... oh, a boss already, you guys. That's not good. Oh wait, no, that's not a boss. I lied. Hello, Richard. Miss you lots. You look stunning in all black. Hopefully you've been well. I have been, thank you. We thought you'd like some monster girl friends. I think you guys are the ones who want some monster girl, quote-unquote, friends. No more monster girls, literally 1984. I mean, there's me. You have to save me, okay? Then if I die in Dracula's grips, then you can make a decision, okay? The floor is trapped. Any pressure upon it and the ground falls beneath you, sending you plummeting into the course-filled spike pit below. Oh god. Alright, so, let's do a roll. Hopefully we don't lose one of the buckles to the spike pit. On the yeah. Okay, I got a 4, so that's not bad. You trigger the trap. Oh, so we did lose a buckle. Sadly. Is my voice low? It shouldn't be. Is the music too loud, baby? So I guess we'll use the cake already, right? Yeah, I know. That's so sad. That is so sad. Music is a bit loud. I can turn it down. Wow, this music's so sick. Any better? Walks in, falls through a hole in the floor. Typical Leroy Jenkins behavior. You see music down a tiny bit. Hopefully that's better for you guys. Good. Okay. So... Alright, so what happens? So, you don't know how cake would fix falling? I got an idea. I got an idea about it. Okay. So the buckles walk into the first room of the castle, not quite knowing what to expect, not quite knowing that this castle is filled with treacherous traps, and this is gonna be their first lesson in that. So they walk in, and the first buckle steps out onto the floor, and you feel something shift underneath them. And the buckle's like, looks around to the other buckles as if to say, what is this? What's going on? And then suddenly, what did the description say again? And then suddenly, as if like a cartoon character, the buckle was suspended for a moment in midair, and then splurt, splurt, and it makes a splurting sound as it hits these spikes below. But oh, what's this? Turns out that buckle actually had the cake in his back pocket that you guys were keeping for me. So Ami's gonna probably be kind of upset about that. The buckle thinks to itself, but then it thanks its stars, you know, at least I'm alive. And then it uses some of the remaining cake as like a glue to stick his little buckle hands to the wall and climb up back to safety. Hi dear. No, the cake. Maybe maybe if you guys get another prize somewhere down the line, like a reward or whatever, maybe it can be another slice of cake. And now that they know the traps are there, they traverse through the rest of the room without incident. Alright, so no more cake, you guys. The buckle's fine though. Ami says the buckles are bringing her a slice of cake. Yeah. And I'm gonna be so mad if you don't have it. All relics are now cake. Could be, yeah, why not? It was a pound cake and the spike couldn't puncture it. It was a fruit cake. So delicious and moist. My cake! Alright, that was nice you guys to bring a slice of cake for me and all. You missed me, Ami. No, I didn't. I just said hi to you, Ziar. You missed me. How thick was that frosting that I got to use as glue? Your poor tummy. Maybe it was like a cream cheese frosting with extra sugar. I don't know. You buckles, some of you guys aren't very careful when you put in the ingredients. But some of you guys are excellent bakers, but some of you guys not so careful when you put in the ingredients. So the ratios can be a little bit off, but that's okay. Alright. So, we can look for more doors. But we might have to backtrack at this point. So let's do that. No. Okay, so where do we want to go? Maybe we could try going just over here. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gotta roll 2d6. What is half a cup? Just eyeball that thing and pour, baby. Oh, you mean a handful? Yeah, maybe you guys put glue in it because you think it's so tasty. Must have been fondant. Could have been. Is American buttercream frosting fresh out of the fridge? It was bulletproof. Oh my god, I love what is it called? The like Swedish buttercream or Italian buttercream, something like that. Are you saying you can't dump fun-sized Mars bars in the batter? I mean, that'd probably be fine. I think cake might be a little bit soft on the inside. Okay, so I got a 2 and a 4, so that's a 6. So that'll get us over there, no problem. What's in this room? Okay, so this is a 10 of clubs. So let's see what kind of wacky encounter you guys will have. Okay, so as you walk the ramparts, the gargoyles and grotesques keeping watch come alive and harry you upon wings of stone. What does that mean to harry someone? Martian buttercream? Is it not? Is glue not tasty? I personally don't think so. Okay, let me roll. I hope I get a 6. Okay, I got 5. So, you slay the creatures within. Describe how the location is clear. May now look for doors. So no new item, but I did get a 5. Okay, so it means mess with you in some way. Imagine a bird dive bombing someone that's harrying. Okay. You're showing off their hairy bits. Aaron Kelly, you cannot shoot the grotesque. You don't have a gun. Alright, so the buckles enter. What is a rampart? I know they glare red. No, wait, that's rockets. The ramparts we walk. What is a rampart? Part of the fort. Okay. So it's like one of the like maybe outer walls of the castle. Buckles form a chain and wrap around the gargoyles, constricting and cracking the stone. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, so the buckles start to traverse one of the walls of the castle, thinking, hey, maybe this will be a nice shortcut to get to Ami, you know. To get from one part of the castle to the other, because you suspect that maybe I'm in another wing of the castle. So one by one, they start to kind of... It's a wide enough walkway to fit 5 buckles, that's for sure. So one after another, they walk onto the walkway and start to walk, and they're admiring all of the beautiful architecture, all the stone and intricate tile work, and of course the various statues that are all around, these gargoyles that are very, very spooky looking, but so cool to look at. And then as the first buckle walks past, suddenly one of the suddenly they hear a kind of like a kind of grinding sound near them. And yeah, and the painted glass windows. Yeah. You are so cute walking along. So suddenly they hear a grinding next to them. And one of the buckos says, "What was that?" And the grinding gets louder. And there's more grinding next to the other buckos too. And they're looking from side to side. And they notice suddenly that the gargoyles start cracking. A shell like skin starts to tear or crack and fall away off of the gargoyles, and they start moving. The gargoyles all launch up into the air, and they see what looks to them like little freaking basically just a little snack, perfect bite-sized little snack. So they dive in. Luckily, you buckles are very fast and very agile. So they dive in, trying to grab you with their claws, but the first buckle just narrowly dodges it. Then the next one tries to grab a buckle with its beak, but that buckle says, "No way, Jose!" And they spin really fast right out of the way. And how you guys gonna overcome this? and then one of the buckles says, "Buckle form. Hammer activate!" And then the 5 buckles gather together, and then they mold into the form of a hammer. And when the next gargoyle comes down, bam! Knocks it off the side of the rampart. And then the next one comes, and they're ready. They reel back, and then bam! The next gargoyle falls off. And then the remaining gargoyles, seeing what had happened, they're like, "We're not gonna mess with that thing anymore. What even is that? That's not even food anymore. It's not gonna be tasty. It's a hammer." So they get back on their perches. They turn back into their previous stone forms, not to be awoken for another 6 years. And the buckles continue through the ramparts. Alright, let's roll to explore here. Alright, I got a 3, which means 2 additional doors. So we're gonna have one. Oops. Okay, let's put that back into the pile. I forgot how to rotate them. How do I add it back without... Oh my god. Have I done this before? How do I add it back? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't remember what it was, so it was 10 of something, but I don't remember what. I don't even remember the color, so it's fine. The spirit of valor, hear me. I am Akamai. Who that? Nothing personal, gargoyles. You guys freaking destroyed them, gargoyles. Alright, so that goes there. And I guess that one connects there, so that's like a secret passageway. And then that one goes there. So now, let's explore here. Ooh. Wait, I think this is either really good or really bad. The Ace of Hearts. Okay, so hearts. Locations where you experience these images that reawaken your lost memories. Ooh, I love these ones. It's a bionicle gets created out of several toa, kind of like buckles fusing together. Yeah, it's like, what is the Megazord? Must be good. I think it is. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's not. It's not. I think they're usually like neutral. Yeah, those are good. I think they're like, not good or bad. Okay, so add a memory to your character sheet, then check for doors. As you wander in amongst the seemingly endless rows of cracked and broken headstones, you see a name that strikes a chord. This person has the same name as you. What is it? Add it to your memories. Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be hard. as the buckles crawl down the ramparts, because there's like a partially broken part of the rampart that won't allow them to pass. So they crawl down onto the courtyard below, and then they realize this courtyard is yet another place with gravestones. Seem to be a lot of these in Dracula's castle, but Bucko is such a rare name, I know. But it's not one of you guys. Or is it? And as the buckles trail through, nothing seems to be amiss in this area of the castle. Nothing seems to be dangerous. So they trail through kind of leisurely, exploring as they go, because, they haven't so far... I haven't been in the castle for very long, but they haven't so far gotten a moment of peace. So they're kind of traversing through and just enjoying the quiet, kind of dark peacefulness of the graveyard. And one of the buckles goes ghostly white and lets out a gasp, and the other buckles look at them and walk over to check on their fellow buckle comrade. I remember that name. We were like brothers. And they see what the buckle is looking at. Hi, phone. And what else is on the gravestone? The slightly tattered and slightly moss-ridden gravestone. Then their very own name, Buckle. And as the buckle starts to dust away at some of the moss and grime that's on the gravestone, he sees the last name, Belmont. And you guys are not familiar. The buckles are not familiar with this particular buckle, but they realize that from what they've seen from the video games that Ami has played, such as Castlevania, they realize that this buckle must have been a vampire hunter and must have came here to kill Dracula. And Dracula was just kind enough, after defeating him, to put him in the graveyard of the castle. Perhaps it's some kind of sick, twisted trophy. There must be more time spirit. It is B. It is B. Memories. Buckle gravestone. This is some kind of a sick trophy. It must have been a sick fight. I think you guys say how oddly nice of him, but I think it must be just like he's like, yes, this is like my little trophy cabinet. What else is the buckle? Where can we see Ami play Castlevania? You can see Ami play Castlevania at some point. You can go check out my channel, Amiya Aranha. I have lots of Castlevania. I have a whole Castlevania playlist where I play tons of Castlevania games. If you guys want to check it out. Yeah. Dig him up. What if we did? What if we got a zombie buckle on our side? Do you guys want to roll to dig him up? You want to roll a d20, or I don't know what it should be. I guess a d6 is fine. To dig up the buckle and see if you can like revive it. Yeah. And that's barbaric. I'm getting a lot of dig. I guess on a 6 you can successfully dig him up and revive him. On anything but that, what can happen? Okay, I got it. That's barbaric. Okay, it's a 2, so I guess you guys won't be able to do it. Okay, so the first buckle gets a wild idea, and as if through the hive mind, the rest of the buckles agree that that's a great idea, and simultaneously they all start digging in the dirt. They want to get their buckle brethren out of there. They got to get them out of there. If you had the cake, you could use that on them. True. Oh, that would have been so good. They try and get the buckle out of there, but they all approach at the same time, the exact same time, and their limbs start to get tangled with one another because they got so excited at the spontaneous prospect they had of digging up this buckle, their long lost buckle ancestor, to try and revive it back to life. So all their arms get tangled together, and it takes a significant amount of time to undo the tangling. And by the time that's done, they don't even remember how they got tangled up in the first place. and they go on to the next room. The ground was hard. That's what I was gonna say at first, but this is funny. Your arms intertwined. You forgot. What were we doing? But then. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, you guys, because this will be entertaining. But then, you three stooges digging up a grave. But then one of the buckles feels some kind of cold air. He feels a whoosh, as if some kind of powerful entity has entered him. It's him, Buckle Belmont, imbuing himself in the body of one of the buckles. He's going to help them. How do I do this? Items, Buckle Belmont. And I guess at some point he'll give you some insight about something in the castle, because he's been here before. So maybe he can add 1 to any dice roll. Is that fair? Even though you got a 2, which is very low, but I like the idea of having like a Buckle Belmont be in here in the story somehow. Because I don't want to add it. It would be OP to add a whole nother, like if it was if you guys got a 6, then I guess I could add a whole nother buckle, but you know, add an HP. But I think this is fair. +1 to it thinks he's balanced. Other items did that, right? Yeah, they did. Oh, Buckle Belmont isn't hanging out with Shaft. Shaft. He tells us a monster weakness +1. Yeah, something like that. He'll tell you some kind of secret or weakness about something in the castle. Alright. So I think we can treat these things as a secret passage to a previous room. I'm gonna do a backtrack to try and get to this room right here, because we're only gonna be able to unlock 1 room from here anyway. So yeah, let's just backtrack. So it's 2. And I got 5, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, 10 of hearts. Ooh, this is another memory, so this is interesting. Turns out he's completely insane. Possessed Buckle runs off into the hallways yelling, Belmont, show me how we get to the Harvey room. No! I bet he knows all the breakable wall locations for Wall Chimkin. Ooh, if that was a thing in this game. That monster over there, weak to thighs. Belmont, where the chicken at? Be Belmont. That's kind of like a sick rapper name. Hi, Rakshi. Oh, I'm glad you like the outfit. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this is Dracula put me in this because he's gonna try and make me his bride, but I said no. Okay. I said no, Drac. no, Dracula. 10 of hearts. The tapestry on the wall shows Dracula's family tree, his human lineage, weaving up through branches that touch the sky, and his vampiric lineage crawling like roots into the earth below. The memories of your own family come flooding back. Write a memory of the last time you were all together. Oh god, so... the Buckles enter a large room, almost seems somewhat like a dining hall. There's a long table in the center, with plenty of chairs around and candelabras lining the surface of the table. But the Buckles are not so concerned about that. They are more concerned about something beautiful that they see on the wall. This beautiful, intricate mural, and it's decorated and dotted with gorgeous gold leaf. And it's a lovely painting. Calligraphy to what? Why are you saying on me question mark? Hi, Nyam. And it's beautiful. Where was I? What? It's not me, no. It's not me. It's a tree. It's a tree, and as the Buckles look closer, they realize as the Buckles look closer, they realize that it is not even not just any tree, but a family tree. and there's many branches and many roots. And it all describes Dracula's lineage, but the Buckles don't really care about that because it gets them thinking about their own time with their own family, and it kind of constructing their own tree in their minds. So the Buckles, they all look at each other and nod, and one by one they get on the ground and they point their limbs in different directions, as if they were the tree trunk, and their limbs are the different branches and roots. And they think about the last time that they were with their family, the rest of the Buckles, back in the web. All making cake together, all excited for the nod. You're not drinking. Yeah. All excited for the cake picnic that they were going to have with Ami, and how devastated they were when they realized something terrible must have happened to her. And they knew they must complete the making of the cake, because if they were to rescue Ami, she would definitely want some cake. And she would be like, "Where's my cake? I know you guys were making cake. We had a cake picnic planned." So, but they're confused. Their minds are fogged and clouded, and they're having a hard time remembering what ingredients to put in. One Buckle takes a bottle of glue, takes a big swig from it, and then just empties it into the icing, the buttercream recipe. And then another Buckle takes the cake out mid-bake, and instead of checking it with a toothpick, he sticks his little Buckle finger in there and licks off some of the batter, and now there's a big hole in the middle of the cake. We have to rescue the cake. Oh, hey! And then another Buckle takes some of the sprinkles and just pours the sprinkles into his mouth, just downs them, and it colors his entire body a rainbow hue. It was carnage. It was total carnage. And the Buckles knew the only way to help them and to help Ami was to go to Dracula's castle. It's RGB Buckle. Yeah, he put his finger in the cake to make it 0 calories. Sounds like a normal Buckle Thursday. Oh man, that's good. Maximum carnage for SNES. Alright. Let's go to 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna roll for new doors. But I'm only gonna be able to get 1 door. I know that, so I'm just gonna place it. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. Oh wait, no, there could be 2. Okay, I'll roll. Okay, I got a 6. So I guess I'll put the 2 doors. This one will like connect back here, and then this one will be here. Buckle, where'd you go? So let's go explore it down here. Okay, we got an 8 of clubs. I don't like that. I don't like them clubs. That's gonna be a monster of some kind, I think. Imagine the state of the Buckle kitchen at any given time, especially when they're in distress. Alright. So, clubs. Inside the dilapidated aqueducts, you come face to face with human-like gill creatures with armored scales and a razor-sharp fins. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's roll. The fishman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I only got a 3. Uh-oh. Should we have the Buckle, should we have Buckle Belmont tell them something about this monster? About this area so they can get help? See, we sacrificed the cake finger guy. That was just horrid. I think he's back at the web, you know. You guys want to use your helper? Probably a good idea. We should probably avoid losing any buckles for as long as possible, right? Advice? You guys want advice? The deadly scum. Okay, well, I have to describe how it happens. Well, no, okay. So, the buckles, enter the next room, that is lined with a series of, aqueducts in the castle, and they don't look like they've been serviced for a long time. In fact, you prophesize that perhaps the vampire that lives in this castle, Dracula, perhaps he doesn't even use running water, as strange as that would be. But you also know that he has a bidet somewhere, because one of you buckles used it earlier to wash your butt. Buckle Momo can give you guys the save for rooms, yeah, but I think it can only be used like once or twice. So, yeah, they don't like water. They don't like running water, at least. So, you know there must be running water, you know, somewhere. But nonetheless, the buckles walk through, and as they're doing so, walking along, you know, one of the brick portions, and there's water on either side of them. And as they're walking through, one buckle feels something strange, as if there's a strange presence, and looks to the side of him, and there is a fish man, a stinky, greasy fish man staring them in the face, and all the buckles freeze. All the buckles freeze, and they look at each other as if to say, which one of you was possessed by that ghost earlier? Because I'm gonna need your help. They be more oily than greasy. Yeah, they're oily. Oily and greasy, you know. So, so, you can't punch him, Aaron Kelly. It's not. Hey, you guys, don't pick on Scup. Scup is not a greasy fish man. Speak to it for us. They look to the other buckles as if to say, which one of you guys was possessed by Buckle Belmont earlier? And Buckle Belmont starts to speak through the one buckle and says,
"The fish."
Hey, dude.
The fish. The fishmen. You must tiptoe by as slowly as possible. They have terrible eyesight but impeccable hearing. Go forth, buckles. Go forth.
Alright, so the buckles are going to try to slowly and quietly traverse the rest of the cobblestone so they can get through the aqueduct onto the other side without riling up any of the fishmans. Alright. I'm gonna roll again. Oh, 6! Yes! You slay the creatures within and find a useful item in the location. Discard the find and then add it into your inventory. I think instead of slaying them, that wouldn't make sense at this point. You guys are going to just sneak on through. Maybe even form. So the buckles decide that the best way to achieve this, they can't be quiet by merely tiptoeing. They must form the buckle ball. So the buckles all get together, give each other a big hug like this. Give each other a big hug and form into buckle form, big ball. And just like in the game they saw Ami play yesterday, they roll the rest of the way, quiet as a mouse. And upon the way, just as if they were a ball from Katamari Damacy, they pick up something. They pick up... What do the items do again, you guys? I don't remember. They pick up, hello, Punak. They pick up a Gotta spin fast. They pick up a small bone. And as they get to the edge of the room, they examine the small bone and they realize there's intricate carvings in this little bone. So they keep it in their pocket, thinking it's gonna come in handy at some point later. Hi, Carmack. I don't remember what the items do, you guys. I think they all do like the same thing. I don't remember what it is. Using items. Don't they allow rerolls depending on the item type? This is not like a special item. It's one of the like generic ones. So, wait, hold on. Control F this. Oh, if you don't like the outcome of a roll, you can mark. Okay. So yeah, it lets you just reroll. No, you're right. Bladder check. I'm good. Wish I had more coffee. Nothing like last night, you guys. That was terrible. Still plenty of meat on that bone. Find a potato and some broth. Buckle's got a stew going. I don't think there's any meat on it. I think somebody used it as some kind of like decoration. Make something based on the context. Yeah. So maybe it's a fish bone, you know, or a bone that the fish coughed up. Maybe these fishmen are a special type of fishmen that they have some kind of symbiote living inside their tummy that the only symbiotic effect is that they feed off of the some of the gut bacteria inside the fishman's guts, and then in return they spit out a beautiful carved bone for the fishmen to trade amongst each other and cherish. Dax. Jadzia Dax. Maybe they have the tongue-eating parasite. Maybe they have a xenomorph. Yeah. Okay, so items. You guys have a. I'm gonna put check by Buckle Belmont. Let's say it has 2 uses, and then now you guys have a carved bone. A beautiful carved bone. All right. So, let's keep exploring. Don't put the bone in the cake. I will not eat it, you guys. I only eat buckle bones. Okay, so I got a 5. So that's going to be 3 new thirds here. You know, this music is supposed to be Castlevania-esque, but it kind of reminds me of Utena too. Roll that beautiful bean bone footage. Yeah, you guys have bones. Remember when I broke them once? Alright, let's go over here. A 6 of clubs. What music is it? I just found it in Dova. Or 6 of spades, rather. Okay, these are traps. So, ooh. You find yourself on a crumbling bridge that collapses as you cross it. Do not roll, but rather choose. Push on and flip this card over and look for doors. You can never backtrack through this location. Turn back, flip this card over, and backtrack. You can never return to this location. Well, I think we want to be able to backtrack through the location because we haven't revealed this guy, so I don't think we'll be able to get back anywhere else otherwise. I guess we could. You know, you could find a secret passage, but what do you guys think? Do you want to backtrack and mark this as a dead end, or what should we do? I'm thinking backtrack and mark it as a dead end is probably a smart move. Backtrack? Yeah. We must choose. Alright, okay, so the buckles as they leave the aqueducts, they find themselves up on a platform atop a large reservoir of water. Perhaps stagnant water, you know, but seems like you don't want to go in this water. Seems like it's a little bit stinky. There's some flies flying around. You'll probably get sepsis or, you know, some such if you if any of the buckles fall in the water. So you could try and continue and get to the other side, but the buckles bathwater. No, I was not in there. Shush. Or maybe it was, because I did like fall into water and almost drown at the end of the last one. So maybe it is stinky because of me. Just kidding. Okay, so the buckles decide to make a smart decision. They decide to be sensible and not rash in this moment. And they decide that they're going to turn around and simply not try and go through this room ever again. And as they leave, as the last buckle steps off the bridge, they learn that their fears were warranted, because the buckle starts the bridge starts to fall away, as if you know, acquiescing to the pressure of the buckle's footfalls. So let's turn that over. And then we need a token on here to mark it as a dead end, so I'll do that. Duplicate. Think that works? No. Oh, guys should... Okay, wait, what? You resent that phrasing? What phrasing? Buckles already cannonballing into the water as you read out the water description. No, it's not really Ami water, don't. God, how do I add pieces again? Frick. Frick, how do I do this? I need a set of 500 chips. That's what I need. There we go. Okay, let's put that there. Alright, so that is a dead end, so you guys are gonna backtrack, and then let's go through another door here. You can go over here. Oh, what? A Queen of Hearts. I think this is someone we're going to meet. Their locations where experiences waken your lost memories, but they're denizens of Dracula's castle. They're residents and wanderers, one confined within the walls of Demon Castle Dracula. They're potential allies that are treated with sympathy or fairness. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared. I hope it's not... Okay. They'll grant you bonuses. You don't need to roll. Simply describe your interaction and do what the entry tells you to. Then check for doors. Do not hit on the Dracula's castle denizen, you guys. They're not gonna take kindly to that. So this is the Queen of Hearts, the mother. No! Ask if they like VTubers. No! You find an unassuming stone chapel filled with glowing candles. Something about this place tells you it is safe. An old woman in a nun's habit appears and tells you that she has been trapped here by Dracula, that his evil cannot breach the walls of this chapel. She offers to let you rest as she prays. If you accept her offer, you may relight a candle. Well, I guess you guys don't have a candle to relight, so I guess... Stop asking your questions. So I guess you can just leave and not take her up on her offer, right? Right? Don't ask if she's single. Does she have cake to give? You mean like real cake, right? Like cake. Like that you eat. I bet she has a spare piece of cake in her fridge. Oh, do you guys want to ask her for a piece of cake? Ask her about her age. She's 1 million only. Can we lay our heads on your lap, lady, as pillows? Stop it! Stop it! As you start to think about as the buckles start to think about treating the lady as some kind of a mother, as a wholesome mother figure, they hear Ami's a horrified yell of Ami echo out through the castle. Ow! My buckles! My buckles, where are they? Must have been the wind. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. What is that horrible noise? Alright, do you guys want to see if she can... guys want to see if there's a slice of cake in her fridge? So you can revive another buckle. Or give it to me, you know. She said another lady was in the proximity of the buckles. Alright, so, I was gonna type, why are you here again? I couldn't bring myself to only Ami. Well, you just did. Okay, let's ask her for cake. Okay, so the buckles, they meet the old woman in the nun's habit, and on closer inspection, they look even closer, actually. And she appears to be even, she appears to not even be an old woman, actually. She appears to be a young woman, possibly in her mid-20s. And she's wearing a Skibbity Toilet t-shirt, and and she has a suddenly rocks fall. She has a Tweety Bird from FNAF, Chiquita Bird from FNAF hat on her head, and you buckles say thanks, but no thanks. And then you turn around to leave, and then on the periphery of your vision you see a fridge in the room. So you open up the fridge, and voila, there's a slice of gorgeous strawberry shortcake with fresh cream and fresh strawberries that she certainly could not have made. So you think that at some point they must have let Ami, who is an amazing, great, awesome baker, into the kitchen of the castle, and she must have made this cake to try and eat a couple slices to remind herself of you buckles, and you add it to your inventory. And she's very thin, no thighs on her at all. Probably a normie. No, she's nice. She's just, you know. She's cool, but now you feel bad? Well, it's not her cake anyway. It's my cake that I made, so. Alright, that went perfectly. So, let's get out of here. I will backtrack to... Actually, I'll roll. Oh, this is supposed to be the other way. Oopsie. Oh wait, no, it's not. She probably doesn't even like Minions memes. Okay, so she's wearing a VR suit that all fits. Do I have any cake assets? Let me see. Actually, might cake. just search cake. So I have. For some reason, I have a picture that I drew of a cake that looks like a basketball. It's like pixel art. What is this? There's that. What's this? Don't know where that came from. Oh, I have buckle pancakes. I don't know why. You think the basketball cake is okay? It's called cake items for some reason. Yeah, here it is. And let's do the roll cake. Let's do the roll cake. That makes way more sense. It's not basketball cake on Reading Rainbow. Oh, why do they have cake on that show? Here's the cake. You have a vague recollection of that? I don't. You guys are smart. Because of the meme of everything being airbrushed fondant. Yeah, but why did I do that? Uncle Pancakes, it was Ami's breakfast she took with her when she left. Oh. I mean, won't be upset if we take a short break to play some b-ball outside of the school. No, of course. As long as you're not talking to any other ladies. Alright. So. Let's go and, these are kind of misaligned, I just realized. Maybe this should be... No. This should be... Yeah, this is true. Okay. Alright, so... Having them so close together makes this complicated. Hope I don't screw things up. But... Hey! Alright, let's roll. Explore. 3. Okay, so I believe that's just 2 doors. Let me look. Meow, 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 meow. By the way, thank you guys so much for coming today. I appreciate it. To see the continuation. We'll try and finish this up today, and then next week we can do like a totally different TTRPG. Good night, monkey. Thanks for coming. We did it, Buckles. We caught that lady for a cake by feigning interest onto Ami Shore. Oh, it was a warm-up before an art stream. Okay. Alright, so... I'm so glad you guys are having fun. It's been really, really fun for me to do these streams. Hi, Aki! Okay, so... So, 2 doors. So 1, 2 here. And 1 here. You hate that show, what? 2 doors? Is that a show? Did I say rooters? I said 2 doors. Especially this game is so fun and exciting, right? I love the dungeon crawling aspect. A bit stressed, but the stream is helping. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, please take a load off, you guys. You've been enjoying them? Yay! You're a very good storyteller. I really don't think so, but you'd make a good DM if you could find people whose schedule worked with yours. It's okay. I like the soul aspect. I like playing with you guys. Oh, you were trying to make a toot joke. I see. Alright, let's go down... 2... Yeah. 10 of spades. Okay, so... You're gonna start telling him only get better the more you do it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely true that it will get better, but... Alright, so... 10 of spades. You've been loving them even if you haven't been actively chatting. That's okay, yeah, as long as you're enjoying it. You went to a furnace room where a network of chains zigzag over an open pit of sulphurous flame. Okay, so it's a trap room. Let's roll. I really hope we don't get no crispy broccoli buckles. Can I get some burnt broccoli in the chat for this room? Hi, Smashes and Hamster Dance. You're getting better for sure after just starting making up new scenes with lots of descriptions. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying my best. Yeah, okay. Come on. Oh, I don't want any buckles to burn. I got a 2. So, okay, so on a 2, we trigger the trap and it bars the way. So if the location becomes a dead end and you lose a candle. So we have some options here. If we don't want a buckle to become a burnt broccoli, we can ask what's his name for advice again to add another digit onto the roll. But the only thing that will do is you'll still get hurt. It will just let us go through the room. Or we can use the cake again to save a buckle. Or we can sacrifice a buckle. Save the cake for the boss. This is your fault for removing broccoli too. No, it's not. You're getting cooked. You think sack a buckle? Not the flames. It's just like that. I don't want to sacrifice a buckle. I think we cake lose one buckle. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you guys also do have the bone. If you want to do a reroll, you have the carved bone. Stop fraternizing with the fishman. No. You guys asked Scuff to talk to the fish. Yeah, but we might need it later. It's true. You guys want to use the bone? Because I forgot about that. We can reroll. It's up to you guys. You are the buckles, so. There's no guarantee that's gonna be a better roll. It could be a worse roll. Well, no, it can't be a worse roll. Carbone reroll. Use the bone. Reroll. Alright. Sacrifice Guile for being so willing to sacrifice people. Jeez, you guys. There doesn't need to be... It wouldn't be a sacrifice anyway. It would just be a mistake. You're not gonna throw a buckle. You're not gonna like throw a buckle towards the fire and like try and jump and bounce off of his body to get across. Mr. Bones is used to it. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, nice. This time we get a 5. Okay, so I'll take the carved bone off. Actually, it's not fragile, so I think it's 2 uses. I'm not sure how. Let's say the bone glows. And what you thought was intricate carvings and strange characters that you didn't understand before. They're actually regular letters, and they're not regular letters, but the parts that glowed ended up being a regular letters, right? And it warned you about the dangers of this room, about the fires below. Buckles evolving into Lord of the Flies. That's exactly what I thought of Lord of the Flies. I would 100% build a buckle corpse ladder to save Ami, and I would expect nothing but the same from others. It's kanji. No, it's not. Yeah, just like Yoshi, you know, I'm not gonna let you guys do that. So, okay, so the bone has 1 use. We have a 5, so you disable it or avoid the trap. Describe how the location is clear. You may now look for doors. Yeah, so basically, one of the buckles who still has the bone lodged, you know, somewhere in his body. We don't know exactly where it's like, exactly how it's sticking to the buckle. But it is. It's attached somehow. And, he turns around and, you know, looks at the other buckles and shows them the bone that is now lit up. And, the text on it says... What room are we in? We're in the fire room. I just got a very stupid idea. Okay, but there's chains zigzagging across. That's the thing. So, it says, do not hang from the chains, but rather become the chains. If we die, Ami can just bake the body into a cake and eat it so they respawn. That's does that work if you're already dead? I think so. You must become the chain, and just like that. Hello, Myth. Something snaps. A light bulb goes off in the buckle's brains, and they're like, yes, we can chain ourselves across one of these large gaps. So the buckles create a chain, and they all link their hands together, a very strong and powerful chain, and they throw themselves across to the other side of the gap, and the buckle that grabs on to the other side of the gap is holding on for dear life, and one by one the bottommost buckle crawls up the ladder, the barrel of monkey, the barrel of buckles, and then the fourth buckle climbs up to the top, and then the third, and then the second, and then finally they all grab hands with the first buckle that had grabbed on, and they help him up, and they launch him into the air, and they say, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, and they're able to clear the room without any problems. Hello, Amiya. Okay, now let's backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack into this room just above us. Hip hip hooray! It would be rain of buckles if the buckle holding stops holding. Well, it didn't because we rolled a 5, so... okay, I got a 3, so we can get back to this room, no problem. Ooh, a 7 of hearts. These are denizens, I believe. Oh no, these are just memories. Okay, so. At the end of the hallway, you find a floor-length mirror, but you know the face staring back at you is not your own. Write a memory describing your true face. Whoa, I don't even know how to do this. Alright, so as the buckles exit the room of flames, they're covered in soot. And they... Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Buckles having a natural sort of Inspector Gadget like Gizmos sure is handy for exploring and fighting. They become the Gizmos. It's round and plain with 2 dots for eyes. Okay, so they're covered in soot, but they walk through and they're slowly kind of like shimmying and shaking as they're walking into the next room, which happens to be a long hallway. And at the end of this long hallway, they see a mirror and they can see, you know, there's still little bits of soot all over them from the previous room. So it's more like your true nature, yeah. Okay, so let me think about this. So they use the mirror for a moment to try and, you know, shake off the rest of their the rest of the soot and dust and whatnot that covers them. Kind of like a little dog shaking off water. It's really quite precious. And then as they're looking in the mirror, they notice something strange. The form that they're looking at, the form of 5 buckles, starts to shift and smear and change a little bit, little by little. And what they see as the shifting and changing stops is Johnny Bravo. What they see is a cocoon. A cocoon. But it's not a cocoon. It's just a silk covering, a silk wrapping. And sticking out of the silk wrapping are 6 little purple legs. And that's when they realize their true form, the true place that they need to be is back safe in the web with Ami wrapped in the web. And that will never happen again if they can't rescue her. You got webbed. You got webbed. I webbed myself. Buckles only want one thing and it's revealed in the mirror. Yeah. Aww. Aww. And they have a renewed sense of vigor of how they're gonna get through the castle. Oh, Ami. I'm thinking that they have to get through the castle now. I love you guys. We have to save her! Roll for determination buff. They're imbued with determination, which doesn't give them any power, but it makes them glow purple slightly, and it looks really cool. Remember their softness of silk buckles. Remember why we're here. We gotta save her! Alright, so. Alright. Now, I want to try and get 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of far. It's kind of far. Kind of far. What if I don't roll a 4? I'm gonna try and get there though. Okay, I got a 4. Exactly a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you guys get there safely. A 6 of hearts. Ooh, another memory. Okay, so we're already on this page. You come upon a shrine that appears to be dedicated to someone named Radu. Oh, perhaps a friend of Dracula's? Does a creature such as Dracula have friends? You did, back home. Write a memory about the person you were closest to in your old life. Oh god, I don't know what to write for these. It's all gonna be either Ami or Buckles, you know. The Buckle lore, you know, of the Buckle collective is not that complex. Alright, so, the buckles? Dehumidifier Kun. Oh, maybe that, or like Lawyer Lami. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay. So... I say we just remember Ami more. Yeah, Buckle Lore is lacking in named characters, yeah. But we can do CDI Ami, or we can do Lawyer Lami. There's Buckle and Ami and various other Ami-like people. I remember meeting Buckle Belmont several months ago. Stadler. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. So, as the Buckles tear their gaze away from the mirror and the image and the comforting image of them wrapped up in some web, they move on, they push through to the next room, and they find a shrine that it looked like it had been illuminated sometime in the past, but it is no longer. It seems to have been forgotten. Fond memories of such rich and detailed characters. Real-life Radu, nicknamed Radu the Handsome, was the younger brother of Vlad III, real-life inspiration of Dracula. Aww. Oh, I love this game that includes real stuff like that. And it appears to be some kind of shrine, maybe a shrine, an ode to someone after they had died. There are candles. There's dried lavender. Vampires okay with lavender? There's dried lavender and dried sage. You know, very, very severely dehydrated, but nonetheless, it is lighting the shrine. And there's a picture of a man, and as one of the Buckles brushes away the dust on the shrine. Ayo man! As one of the Buckles brushes away the dust on the shrine, they see a name, Radu. And underneath a description, a good friend and a gentlemanly scholar. And the Buckles look at each other and think, Radu, a friend. And then they think about, and then they begin to think about their own friend who they had seen not so long ago, but quite a while ago. And they're thinking that, you know, we hope that we can leave this place so we can visit him again. Their good friend that would take them on golfing trips. It would take them on golfing trips and would take them to stores and give them really excellent tips. And he was a little bit condescending when he did it, but the Buckles knew that he just had their best interest in hearts. It was Stadler. They don't remember his first name either, but he's quite a famous golfer. And he was a great mentor to us Buckles. They thought to themselves. Buckles look at each other and then they remember Stadler, the golfer. See you on the greens, buddy, one of them says. And then, oh shoot, I dropped the face. Uh-oh. It went into the void. 56. Are you? Confused. Where is it? What the heck was that? There's a lot of people outside freaking scaring the frick out of me. Is this time for a break, maybe? No. I think my dice went to another dimension. Alright, let's take a quick break and I will grab... Oops. And I will grab... another dice. I do have more. I'll have to look for it later. Let's take a quick break. You guys can be... Okay, let me finish what I was saying, and then I'll take a quick break. It's a ghost dice. It went into the freaking void. It went into another dimension. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about Stadler. I think we pretty much finished. Talking about Stadler. Alright, you guys. Have a... Can you guys be... just chat with Stadler while you're gone. Just thank Stadler for one thing that he's done for you while I'm gone. And I'll be right back with more dice. Okay? Guys, I'm back and I now have 12 D6s. These ones are very gorgeous. They are like purplish bluish with like kind of like a green iridescent glitter in them. What does Styler do for you guys? Thank you for explaining the luxurious greens at Pebble Beach. Can't thank you enough for that time you saved all of us from the fires of Bacopia. Hey, I'm working over here. You're at my side all along, my true mentor, my guiding moonlight, my Stadler. Thanks, Stadler. You improved my mini golf game by 1 whole point. Thank you so much, Cryosite and Lazim and Lupus for the blue super chats. Appreciate that. I didn't go to the bathroom though. I just went to grab dice. Also, thank you for making Ami Mall that one time. That was funny. What up, Stad? Thank you for lending us your book about monster girls. Hey. I'm the luck I am today because of my youth at Pebble Beach. Thanks, Sailor, for teaching me the meaning of friendship and golf. Wow, you guys really learned a lot from him. You gave me some of the most wonderful nights of my life, Styler. I hope wherever you are, you can see me swing, misses. Thanks for introducing me to baby back ribs. Wait, take you to Chili's? Chili's baby back ribs. These are Chessex dice, yeah. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but when I see pretty dice at like a market or like a store or like a convention or whatever, I can't not buy them. So I have a lot of dice, despite not really playing all that much TTRPGs up until now. I've done a couple, but of course I want to eat them. Alright. So, don't put it in your mouth. Why not? They're so pretty, you guys. It's like the prettiest, most delicious looking things ever. It looks like a nebula inside this. It's gorgeous. Don't drink it. I've seen a DCC weird dice. They have D16s and D24s. Oh, I have it. I wonder what that would look like. Alright. Let's go here. Delicious nebula. So, oh, Dungeon Crawl Classics. No, I have it. I'll take a look after. So, let's, I'm going to backtrack up here. Oh my god. Wait, is this a boss or is this more denizens? Oh yeah, this is more denizens. Okay, so I got the King of Diamonds. Right? Yeah, King of Diamonds. The Merchant. Wait, didn't we see a merchant before? How did this happen? Is there another merchant? We saw one last time? How? I must have accidentally turned this card over? Maybe. That's like gotta be the only explanation, right? The other red J. That was a doctor. Hold on. Merchant. Oh no, we thought we were gonna... I know what happened. I thought we were gonna see the merchant and we actually saw the boatman. No. No, we didn't do that. We saw him and it was the madman instead. I think that was true. I mistook it for something. Like the doctor or the something or other. I think so. Okay, so now we're actually at the merchant. Alright, so... or was it a trader? No, I think it was either the madman or the doctor, because we did encounter him, but okay. So, we're actually at the merchant. A stooped old man wrapped in moth-eaten clothes and hobbles into view. A tower of bric-a-brac perilously balanced on his shoulders. He offers to trade you for his wares. If you have an item in your inventory, he may cross it out and replace it with something you can convince the merchant is of equal value. Alright, so you guys have, a trader. So you guys have Buckle Belmont, although he's not really an item. I don't think you guys could trade that. You have a carved bone with one use from it. And you have your cake. So do you guys want to try and trade anything? Damn. I can't think of... You guys have pretty much every item that does something really good. You have the revival with the cake. You have the carved bone, which lets you reroll. And you have Buckle Belmont, which lets you add one to a roll. So... we trade this ghost buckle for anything good. Let's sacrifice a buckle to sell off. I say we trade our scaled memory. No! So mean. You want our ancestors' ghost is really helpful. You guys are so mean. Hey buddy, how much you can give me for a ghost? Don't give away your... Don't give away your ancestor. Do we get to know what he has first? Yeah, let me think. Let's see, he has a... He has another slice of cake. This one is a Black Forest cake, which, you know, Ami does not like. So it wouldn't be possible to revive a buckle with the Black Forest cake, but maybe you can find some other use for it. He has a bottle of glue. And he has some children's toy keys that jangle and jingle and make sounds and light up. His cake isn't even made by Ami. Lame. Well, we can make more cake with glue. Well, you gotta find a kitchen first. The ghost has saved us too many times to trade. You can't trade the ghost, I don't think. Keys? Children's keys? Having a bakery castle Dracula? I don't know. There's just... I've been baking cake and leaving it around, maybe. The keys, glue. I haven't even decided what the items do yet, but let's do a poll then. Keys or glue? Or cake. I'll add the cake. Which one? Keys, glue, cake. All these sounds like they would do the same as the items we already have. Probably, but maybe I can think of something, you know, creative for it. Okay, keys are winning now. Yeah, glue is just glue. It might come in handy at some point. And the keys are... Let's give it a minute. The key can't revive a buckle and Ami doesn't want it. It should have some special use. It would. It would. The keys is winning. It's kind of close though. It would. You just don't get to know what it is beforehand. The glue is just glue. The keys are also a mystery. You can distract enemies and buckles alike with the keys. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you'll be able to save a buckle from peril by luring it with keys in a certain direction, or you'll be able to distract some kind of a monster or enemy by shaking the keys. They unlock a chest of secret imprisoned buckle. No! Get any more buckles. They're toy keys, you guys. The glue can double as rations. Sure, sure. Key could open a secret room, avoid a room. Oh, that is a good idea, actually. Maybe we can add more buckles. Maybe there will be a chance to revive the ghost buckle. Okay, but... yeah, maybe the keys will let you pass through a room. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, end poll. So you guys traded your carved bone for the keys. Unless you want to trade Buckle Belmont or the cake, but I don't think you guys want to do that. Or do you guys want to do that? Or do you just want to keep the carved bone? The carved bone only has one use left. So the keys would probably only have one use as well. Okay, RZ. Necromancy, maybe at some point. Bone for keys seems good. Bone lets you reroll. Keys lets you just skip a room altogether. Trade the bone? Alright, let's do that. Okay, so you guys got keys now. DJ Cowboys, I got the keys. What does he say? Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. That's what DJ Khaled says. He says, and another one. Alright. So, you guys did that. And, the buckles start searching through their pockets, taking out various threads, various bits of lint and dust. And one of the buckles has some belly button lint and a toenail clipping that they had, you know, collected earlier after clipping their toenails. They thought that one looked cool. It was kind of in the shape of a crescent moon, which was especially nice. That buckle thought, so he had it in there. And then one of the buckles finds the bone and he holds it up in front of the merchant as if to say, "Here, give me your best wares for this bone." And the merchant starts to dangle some colorful plastic keys in front of the buckle. And the buckle's eyes light up, completely mesmerized, and its eyes start to spin and turns into little spirals, as if hypnotized by these colorful keys. And the keys, they also start to make a sound, and it goes. And the buckle was like, "I want that." So the buckle drops the bone, which the merchant picks up in order to grab the keys. And all the buckles surround the one buckle that has the keys, and they look onto it with light in their eyes, and they're all very, very happy, and they do a little dance, a little jig, in celebration of this newfound item. Keys pass through room. Alright. And one has a Spider Girl Anatomy magazine they quickly put back into his pocket. Sure. but it's counterfeit. DJ Khaled almost hit my friend's sister with his car. He stopped, rolled down the window, told her to stay in school. And drove off. That's awesome. Alright. Let's roll to explore. 4. Okay, so that should be... I believe that's just 2 new rooms. So let me... Don't look at the book to see the configuration. Bam, bam. I mean, it sounds like something DJ Khaled would do. That's for sure. Okay, so just the 2 on either side. And let's go here. 5 of diamondos. I hope it's real. Almost hit another kid 30 feet later. Another one. And then he does that weird dance thing he does. Yeah, all the buckles started dancing like DJ Khaled around the buckle that had the keys. And then one of them started flossing. We don't know who that one was. Okay, so 5 of diamonds. Diamond, 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 you are. Diamond, 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 oh yeah. A puzzle and horror. Ooh. Okay, so could have been any of us. Zoomer buckle. Hi to diamond. Floss and brush your teeth. Okay, so 5. You find an ornate mirror inscribed with an ancient language. Okay. So let's roll. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Damn. 6! Oh my god. You easily devise a solution or draw upon your inner emotional reserves to push through unscathed, plus you find a useful item along the way. Describe how you get through and then add the item to your inventory. Alright, so, the buckles, enter the next room. It appears to be some kind of a powder room, some kind of a beauty room. Perhaps was intended for, the future, bride of Dracula. Don't let him take me! And at the one corner of the room, there is a gorgeous vanity with a beautiful mirror on it. And the buckles, one by one, they hop up on top of the vanity. Hop, 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 hop. And they all look at the mirror and they notice that there's very intricate scroll work carved along the edge of the mirror. And it is, it appears to be painted, you know, a very soft pink. Gorgeous color, really gorgeous. You think to yourselves, Ami would definitely like this color. There's no cooties, no one's been in there yet. We have to save Ami by marrying Dracula ourselves. You guys, that's a twisted solution. Dang, I look good. And one of the buckles says to himself, dang, I look good. And they notice some writing around the periphery of the mirror, around the frame. It's written in Klingon. Good thing I forced us to learn this. I think it's going to be written in let's see here. And your accent comes out when you say writing. 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 There's writing. There's writing. There's writing. Hello, operators. The handsome buckle in the powder room. Scratch that. It's just me. Writing. It's not Nihongo, but it is cursive. And since every buckle is either highly educated or, you know, just simply boomers, you know, of course all of them, except for say maybe one, know how to read cursive. So they read it very, very quickly. And it says, check the top drawer. Not cursive, my one literary weakness. Except for Scuff. Poor Scuff today. Scuff, you know cursive, right? Tootmaster was here. No, it says check the top drawer. Also, Tootmaster was here. So one of the buckles looks in the top drawer and they see a small tube of lipstick. You do know how to read a C? I know. Thanks for leaving us that tip. It's not me! And they see a small tube of lipstick. Looks like it's been used before. Honestly. And... but you think maybe... Don't eat it! But you think maybe you can use it at some point, perhaps on one of your lips to maybe try and entice one of the many enemies or creatures you will encounter into being a little bit nicer to you, giving you a little bit of an easier time. So let's say that this lipstick also adds one to a dice roll, but not any dice roll, just the ones that are against enemies. Good night, Cryosite. Lipstick adds 1 to any dice roll against enemies. Hopefully that's fair. Did you lose another dice? I dropped it, but I got it back. Its color is hag red. It must be obvious. What is hag red? You can't wear red lipstick? I love red lipstick. Another one gone. No, I got it. And chew so many monsters. You don't actually chew them. You're just gonna entice them with your juicy lips. Your juicy red lips. Like a juicy red apple. Okay. Alright, now let's backtrack. Oh, a 10 of diamonds. Oh, we're still in diamonds. Okay. You enter Dracula's cursed lock treasure vault! Oh my god, there's treasure! Oh my god. What can even be in there? Better save it for Ami so she can give us a big chew on this Thursday. True. What could even be in there? I can't even think of anything. You guys also have so many treasure. It's locked with a curse, so we have to roll to see if you guys can solve the curse. Okay, so let's roll. Oh, only a 2. Okay, so you lose your nerve or can't figure out a way through. Either roll again or backtrack. Alright, so you don't have to identify to figure out what the curse is. No, you don't. It's much simpler than that. Do you guys wanna try again, or do you guys wanna backtrack? It's ready to keep the McRibs during the rest of the year. It is a free roll again, which you could roll better or you could roll worse. See, okay, but listen to this, you guys. Just wait. Let me explain something, because you might not want to roll again because the 3 or 4 extinguishes a candle, and on a 1 you also have to extinguish a candle. So even if you roll a 3 or 4, it's not necessarily gonna be better. You need a 5 or a 6 in order not to lose a buckle here. So think about that before you decide to reroll. If only you bought Shadow Wizard Money Buckle, I bet he has identified on his spell list. Magical Vault Door demands a sacrifice from the party to open, sows distrust in thieves and weakens their numbers. Oh man, you like those odds? You guys want to reroll? Risk and reward? We're not wimps, are we, buckles? We're not wimps, are we, buckles? I don't know why I'm slapping my arm, but I am. Yes, you are. Roll, alright. You guys, you rolled a 4. After struggling for a while, you finally figure out a solution or find the strength within to push through. Describe how, then extinguish a candle. This location is clear. Check for doors. Okay, so you can use the Ancestor Buckle to increase the roll if you guys want to increase it to 5. And that would be the last of the Ancestor Buckle to help you guys. But yes, that would increase it to 5. Good thinking, good thinking. Do you guys want to do that? I bought my keyboard tray. Okay, let's do a poll. Ancestor buckle. Use it. Don't use. How many candles do you have left? There's no candles, there's buckles, and all the buckles are left still. There's still 5 buckles. Yes, you can use the lipstick against the boss since it is a monster. So if you face a boss or you face Dracula, then you'll be able to use the lipstick against it. We gotta get an item out of this. It's a vault. Yes, I think you do with the 5. You could try. You might try and seduce Dracula. Yeah. Or no, you don't get an item. It just clears the location. So you're in no better shape than when you rolled a 2, but now you lose an item or lose a buckle. So that's the gamble you take. You could see my vote. I can't vote. Okay, you guys vote for use then. So let's use the ancestor buckle. So you approach this. It looks like a vault. The buckles approach this vault, and it clearly has a like a dial on it. You know, the old-fashioned like turn like spinny thing that is on like locker locks and also on big vaults. And there's a series of numbers on it, and each number is glowing. And in fact, the whole inside of the vault is glowing with some kind of a purple glow. And you can't figure out what's going on here. The new buckles imagine that there is some kind of magic involved with it, some kind of perhaps curse, given the dark and sinister aura of the light that is coming out of the vault. But you let's see here. And just as you're about to give up, you can't figure out even how to turn the vault, the spinny thing. Just as you buckles are about to give up and backtrack and try and move on, one of you says, "Hey, I bet there's something cool in that room. Why don't we test our luck?" Why don't we test our luck? And the other one says, "Yeah, let's not turn back. Let's get through. Let's try and get through really hard. You know, even though we don't know how. And let's ask Buckle Belmont." So you summon up the spirit of Buckle Belmont, and he says to you, Buckles, that you can just open the door. You can just go right through. And the Buckles all look at each other like with pog faces, as if to like, is this for real? We can just go in. We can just go in. It's push, not pull. And this is the last bit of advice I can give to you. And Buckle Belmont disappears, his soul finally able to rest outside of Dracula's castle. Yeah, you look at each other in amazement, pogging at one another, and then one of the Buckles pushes through the door and finds that he doesn't have quite enough strength, so the rest of the Buckles join in, and the door opens, and the purple glow dissipates, and you enter the room to see that it's completely filled with just nothing, just air. Because if you open the door normally, instead of actually solving the puzzle associated with it, all the treasure disappears and is veiled. So, but you got through the room and you're not harmed in any way, so don't be too sad, you guys. It's not my fault. If I could let you have it, I would, but it says you don't get any items on a roll of a 5. Free air! And one of the Buckles shouts, "Hey, free air!" And the other Buckles are like, "Oh my god, yeah, free air! And you all start breathing like... trying to get as much of the free air as possible. Yeah, that's Belmont's fault. What's the point? It's just a normal room then. Well, if you rolled a 6, you would have solved the puzzle and got the treasure. But no. And one of the buckles almost passes out. And then that's how you guys remember that you can't just breathe really intensely all the time. Because something terrible will happen. At least you got the clue. Who's there and why are they in prison? It's free as in no money. Dracula, stop breathing on my hair. Oh, you guys are so funny. Like dust off floor. Is the treasure even a special treasure or just a normal treasure? Well, I probably would have tried to make it something special, yeah. Maybe some money, like you can pay one of the enemies off with, and they would have told you a secret about something in the castle. Yeah. Okay. Special attack against Dracula. Breathe all the air so we can't breathe anymore. They limit the free air we can take. The air in the Dracula's vault room, it's free. You can just breathe it. Quick, every buckle, fill your pockets with all the free air. And the buckles just start grabbing aimlessly at the air, trying to grab as much air as possible. One of them even starts taking some air and pantomimes like making it into a snowball and throws it at another buckle. And to the other buckle's surprise, he gets knocked back. And a little goose egg on his head. Belmont gave us his weakness! Yeah! Foolish buckles, that air is from millennia ago, my home village, locked away for safety, and you just breathed it all. If the air is free here, does that mean other rooms have a subscription fee air? No. It's free everywhere. Alright. So you guys got through, no problem. And let's roll. Technically we can, or no. If I get, we can have 2 rooms because that one can connect to the previous round 1. Okay, so I got a 5, so we'll have the 2 rooms here and here. And let's have Buckle go right here. And then we can backtrack. Is it special? An ace of spades. Sonic boom! Oh my god! It's a trap. No, it's not a boss. The king and whatever are bosses, but the ace is just the one. You come across a narrow hallway filled with swinging blades. Oh my god. Alright, so there's a narrow hallway filled with swinging blades. So the buckles, slightly disappointed by the lack of treasure, but feeling invigorated with all the air, all of their blood that has now been fully oxygenated, and feeling light as a feather from all of the air that's in their pockets. They go on into the next room, hoping that they might come face to face with Ami. However, this is not the case. Instead, they're face to face with a series of blades, swinging blades, 4 of them swinging back and forth, whoosh, 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 all perfectly timed to go in the opposite direction of the one behind it, and so on and so forth. Win some, lose some. It's all the same, baby. I mean, you have all the buckles still, which is nice. I propose you send in the buckle most suitable to be filleted. That would be every buckle. It's just been made that much more delicious. What, your blood? Yeah. Fluffy. I've seen Ami deal with it in Kingsfield, just tank it. No! Okay, so let me roll. Okay, so... yeah. You got a 2. You got a 2. You trigger the trap and it bars the way, getting injured in the process. Describe how, and then extinguish a candle. This location is now a dead end. You guys want to take the hit and lose a buckle, or you can use the keys to pass through the room safely. And that's it. That's all you can do right now. Or there's the cake to save the buckle. Did I say that? I think I said that. You think it's time to sack a buckle? That That's so mean though, you have cake. I think we just season the cake with some buckle sprinkles. Okay. I think we take it, Zach. You do have the keys. The buckle that thought this was Kingsfield didn't make it. Springboard trap on the floor sends one flying right into the blaze. Alright, you guys just want to sack a buckle? You'll make the sacrifice? Okay, so... So, the first buckle sees these blades and thinks to himself... First buckle in the line of buckles sees these blades and thinks to himself, hey, I've seen this somewhere before. Like 2 days ago, maybe? And then he looks at the other buckles and says, do you remember when Ami played Kingsfield? And the other buckles look at him in horror and say, no, buckle, no, you can't do that. And the buckle in front is like, actually, I think I can. We've had 5 buckles for so long. I know it's so sad, but this is what you guys want to do. And he says, no, I think I can just tank it. Just like Ami did in Kingsfield. Watch me, buckles! Watch me go! And then he runs towards the blades. And, gets sliced in twain. The blade is so sharp. And it's such a smooth slice. It gets sliced perfectly in half. See you, Matamus. And, yeah, Ami will collect the body on the way out and eat it as a snack. And the other buckles look at each other. Do you want to save him with the cake? Do you want to save him with the cake? I think you guys said you want to sack him, so... I think at this point it's too late, right? You okay? Oh. So, the buckle just falls. Both of its halves falling perfectly on one side of the platform or the other. This actually manages to stop the rest of the blades. So the rest of the buckles are able to go and grab his remains, so that he won't be able to help you anymore, but he will now be able to be eaten by Ami when you eventually find her, so that he can be revived to his former glory. Or you can distract monsters with it, yeah. So let's add buckle halves to the items. He's got like Conan. He looks like Conan the Librarian. God, he's so brave. His little buckle body gummed up the gear system for the blades. Yeah. Actually, I think this is a dead end now, though. Yeah, the location is a dead end still. So, as soon as they remove the buckle, yeah, you get 2. As soon as you remove the buckle, the blades start moving again, and you quickly backtrack out of the room. Okay, so let's backtrack to here. 3 of Hearts. So I think that's gonna be like a friend for us. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of one of the buckles. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! I'm gonna eat you later and bring you back, okay? Bye-bye! Alright. 4 buckles left. You know, I kind of miss that Guile guy now that he's gone. Scump and Guile are in a war today. If you think about it, we doubled the use of that buckle's incredible economy. True, and he is gonna be fine at the end of the day. If you guys can save me, that is. Put him over there with Vector the bear. How come he gets to be eaten? Listen, you know I'm gonna eat all of you guys. Alright, so 3 of Hearts. You know I'm gonna eat all of you. Okay, so those are memories. So this is the desecrated chapel bears the mark of black Sabbaths and dark rituals. Oh my god, Satan. You remember a time when you would gather with others to write a memory about your induction into an organization or group that you belong to, such as a church or a guild. Oh my god. Okay, so this is how you became indoctrinated into becoming buckle. Now we can disable the next 2 blade traps by throwing the halves in, and we end up with 4 buckle cores. Just like the coach taking the team for pizza, win or lose. Yeah. Oh, the Buckle Dome. You guys want to be about the Buckle Dome? Well, I don't really know much about the Buckle Dome, so you guys are gonna have to help me come up with that memory. So, next, the Buckles decide to go back through a door they had previously not opened, just to see what it's all about. And they find themselves in a large chapel. There's beautiful stained glass everywhere. It's not the first of the chapels they've seen in this castle, but this one is very, very vast. There's stained glass windows lining all of the walls, and there is pews, you know, lining either side of the room. And at the front, there's a gorgeous, grand organ, church organ. And the Buckles notice, of all the things though, the thing they notice is how tall and vast and rounded the ceiling is. Almost as if it were some kind of a dome. And then all the Buckles have a flash in their eyes, a flash of recognition, and they look at each other. And then they hear the drums start to play in their heads. And Barracuda starts playing for some reason. The hot sand, the roaring applause, our primal Coliseum that is Buckle Dome calls to us. Yes, and they remember that, the hot sand beneath their feet. To war! And the horns in the distance, signifying the start of battle with each other. 4 Buckles enter, but only one must leave. And the Buckles, they look at each other, and they suddenly realize that it's every Buckle for themselves. And they begin a great brawl. And one of the Buckle pounces on another Buckle, said, "How could you let him go through the blades? He was my friend!" And the drums keep echoing in their heads. And then the other Buckle says the same thing. "You let him go through the blades, not me!" And then the other Buckles, perhaps in an attempt to pull them apart, but probably mostly an attempt to join in, grab some random inanimate object. One grabs a candelabra from part of the room, and then the other one grabs a very particularly heavy book that they see, and they start beating each other. And a cartoon puff of dust and debris. With every once in a while, there'll be like a Buckle limb that like flies out one way or the other, and you can see it for a brief moment, and then it goes back into the cloud of dust, and the fight continues until one Buckle gets knocked out of the fray, landing on the side of the ball, of the dust ball. Slowly the drums fade out from his head. Then another Buckle gets outside. Then another Buckle. The drums start fading from their head. They no longer feel the call to battle anymore. Then another Buckle. And then finally only one Buckle remains in the middle. Bloodied and battered. But somehow holding up. Somehow you found a victory flag. With Buckopia, with the Buckopia emblem on it. He somehow had that in his possession, a flag of Buckopia. And he holds it up in triumph. And the other Buckles all get up after they recovered a little bit, and they look at the Buckle in the center with the flag of Buckopia. They all say, "Buckopia forever!" And they give a huge round of applause. I think I have the flag somewhere. Hold on. And they say, "Buckopia forever!"
Buckopia, Buckopia, the land we call our own. Buckopia, Buckopia, forever, will your banner wave?
And then one buckle looks at the other and says, "Is that the Princess Diaries Genova national anthem?" And the buckle says, "No, that's the Bucklebia national anthem." And then they leave the room feeling actually invigorated, feeling, although they got beaten and bruised by one another, they're actually feeling invigorated and a little bit more powerful. Kind of somehow they've gotten some kind of power, some kind of benefit. Perhaps they even enjoyed their little brawl. I'm legally obligated to inform you that this is a totally original national anthem. Do not steal. Alright. So there's your guys' memory. Did you guys like that? I feel like I am getting better at storytelling, maybe. This is gonna work. This is gonna do wonders for whatever next Asmer roleplay I write. Alright. So we kind of have to backtrack now, actually, and I think the only place I can manage to get to is like right here. 6. Yeah, because that's gonna be 6, and then yeah, hilarious, epic, yeah. Was it Plenum? As a of Ami's POV from this stream. That was a fun one. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. We have to do some backtracking because, well, I guess I can backtrack to a room that has been explored and just try and roll again from there to explore more. So let's do that. So I'll try and get to that 5 of diamonds there. Hey! And then, to use some more vivid descriptions of slotted fighting buckles, a bead of sweat drips slowly down one of the buckle's impeccably slotted abs. And then another one of the buckles notices it and takes out his credit card, slides it right through them slots. That was kind of wild and you included the jello. I didn't do that. Through one of them slots, and then the other buckle goes ka-ching, and then his eyes roll like slot machines, and then it lands on dollar signs. It declines. And I won $1 bazillion. Woo! It declines. He declined the card. Alright, so I'm gonna roll to open some more doors. Okay, I got a 2, which I think is just one new room. Let me check. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, this one. Whoa! If you hold it, just keep spinning and spinning. I rubbed the card on my shirt and slided it again. This is getting way too silly. I knew this would be like this though. Like the first time was gonna be serious, and when the buckles got involved, I don't know where I got these slots. I mean, didn't even give us a mouth. You got abs, you know. All right. The Jack of Clubs. I knew that was gonna be a lucky card, or not. Or the Jack of Spades, rather. Okay, so this is a boss. Or wait, no, it's not. It's a... It is a boss. Yeah, it's a boss. Okay, so you guys encounter the Shadowborn Hellhound. You enter a large pit with an earthen floor. Barring your way is a Shadowborn Hellhound, a lupine beast of smoke and flame. It has bite and shake, savage scratch, breath of fire, and spiked collar. If defeated, drop the Morning Star, a spiked chain whip that grants +1 against traps. Ooh, you have a request. Shadow the Head Hag. A Jack of Clubs, Club and Buckle. Breath of fire, no. That's just the name of his attack. He can breathe fire, you guys. So you will get the spiked chain whip if you win against the Shadowborn Hellhound. So, request -1 to any roll since I'm dead and in 2. So no more birthday luck for the party. Wait, did we decide that you're dead, Kyle? I'm gonna decline that request. That is too much of a debuff, I think. I think we retain the birthday luck since you're still in the inventory. You took us with you. I think we'll get so destroyed. Think of this scump, you guys. Shadowborn Hellhound called Wolfie. Wolfie. If you can distract them with half the buckle to kill it easier. No, I will not allow this. Stop quarreling. Alright, so let's see here. Let's roll. I think the bosses have how much HP do they have? We got 2 parts of them now, so that's actually double the buff. He was the one asking to sacrifice someone, so it's only fitting. It's true. It's true. We need to preserve some buckles to sacrifice when fighting Dracula. Yeah. And I need to eat you and bring you back to life. Okay, so roll. Okay, so that's a 4. I think they have just 2 HP, I think. I don't remember though. Where does it say? I don't remember because last time I did the Arachnid Candelabra, and I think I just rolled a 6 and like destroyed it right away. So you guys got a 4. So you trade blows of the boss, but neither gain nor give ground. Describe how and roll again. Okay, so their attacks are okay. So the buckles enter the next room, and turns out that it is a pit, and the buckles look at each other thinking, what is this, a Sarlacc pit? It's built into the diet results. It's freeform. Wait, what? Just says you inflict a wound on the boss, or you inflict 2 wounds on the boss. Describe how. But I don't know how long it takes to defeat them, right? You want to befriend the puppy? I'm sorry, but it wants to kill you guys. So, as you enter the room and fall down into the pit, 3 wounds. I think that sounds correct. And fall down into the pit. You try and grab onto the sides of the pit and climb back up, but you realize it's dirt, and the dirt is a little bit wet actually. So, as you're trying to grab on, whee! You all say, but you can't catch a grip because it's slightly muddy, pretty slippery, and you buckles all rolled down. Use glue. You guys didn't get glue. You guys got keys. I don't think this guard dog wants to be your friend. I don't think so. It's 3 under the codex saying, okay, 3. So, you slide down and get slightly covered in muck as you're sliding down. A little bit slippery. You know, maybe this will be helpful actually, you think to yourselves, because maybe we can be a little bit more slippery, a little bit agile in your escapes from the monster. But the monster notices the group of buckles immediately. The Hellhound does, and lets out a huge roar. And what follows this roar is you can hear a churning, almost like a flame, you know, a roaring fire, churning and bubbling up from the inside of the Hellhound, and you all go. Okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Grumbling up from the inside of the Hellhound, and it sprays a huge wave of fire out in your direction. But since you're nice and slippery, you guys slide right away out of the way, dodging the fire, and all of you little buckles go in return, trying to fight back. The Hellhound is momentarily confused, and you are no better or worse off because of this situation. Okay, so Alright, gotta roll again. Another 4. Okay, so as you buckles slip and slide out of the way, the covering of mud is kind of gets wicked off of you in every direction, and the hellhound takes notice of this, and the buckles find themselves right next to his the creature's huge paw. It's huge. It's huge. It's fuzzy. It's pretty adorable. But boy, are its claws sharp. And the hellhound lifts its paw as if to get ready to gear up for an attack. But the hellhound is so huge. He's large. He's giant. Much bigger than the buckles. And therefore, he's much too slow on his attack. So the buckles, despite not being slippery anymore, slippity sloppity, they are able to quickly get out of the way. Just as the paw is coming down to hit the floor and scratches along some of the gravel and dirt that's on the floor, leaving how many? Leaving 4. How many claws? Oh god, I dropped the dice again. There we go. Leaving 4 claw marks in the ground. 4 deep gouges in the stone. It's not stone floor, it's an earthen floor. So it's like gravel and it's like dirt. Okay, so let's roll again. You guys got a 6! Okay, so you inflict 2 wounds on the boss. Describe how. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. Suddenly, the buckles get an idea. The claw, the paw, and the marks from his paw and his claw are actually so large compared to the little buckles that they are able to get into the hole, the little you know, the little indent in the earth that was created by the fierce beast, and they go under there. Oh yeah, it's D6. And they go under there, and you form a bigger buckle claw. No, you guys do something epic. Bait them out with a piece of meat we got somewhere, and Striker is distracted. No, you guys do something so epic. You go under there, and as the creature puts its paw back into its resting spot, you have just enough space to kind of move around in there, and all of the buckles slowly turn over so as not to alert the beast that they're underneath its paw, and they look at each other and they say on 3, and they go 1, 2, 3, and they let out some kind of noise. We don't know what it was to this day. But the stench that was caused by this noise was so foul that it inflicted a large amount of damage to the fearsome beast. 1 for each. One. If we can measure it in terms of HP, it would probably be 1 HP for each nostril. Hey, somebody said 2 in the chat, and that's what gave me the idea. This is exactly how Naruto wins a fight against the dog beast. Is that what happens? I don't know Naruto, so I'll trust you guys on that one. Alright. Okay, so wait, yes? Actually? What? Okay, I thought that was a lie. I don't know if you guys are gaslighting me about Naruto now or not. The thrust generated through the hellhound off its balance and sent it crashing into the floor. Alright, let's roll again. Hopefully you guys get a 5 or 6. That happens? It's real? Good god. See, you can't even blame me. Weird stuff happens in anime. I am an anime girl overall, you know. I'm only human. I'm just a normal. I'm just a normal spider. I'm just an innocent spider. Okay, so you guys got a 5, so you can inflict a wound on the boss. I will now take suggestions from you guys in the chat on how you want to deal out the final blow to the Hellhound. He toots in Kiba's face and knocks him out in the tournament. Well, that seems like it should be against the rules, right? If it's a tournament. It happened while Naruto... No! I will let you guys decide, and I'll choose an option from the chat how you guys want to dole out the final blow. No sacrificing one another. It was 2v1 in favor of the other guy. We give him tummy rubs until he's tired and falls asleep. I like that one. Clip his nails. 2 buckles spin at incredible speeds. The other 2 buckles get launched like cannonballs, like baseball pitcher machine. I like that one. Hit him with another buckle. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we can combine both of those. As the creature is super disoriented and looks like he's almost about to pass out from the stench, you buckles see this as your chance to strike. It lays down on the ground slowly on its side with its belly fully exposed, and you buckles take the form of hand. And you become a big hand and you start rubbing the creature's belly and you say, "Aw, who's a good Shadowborn Hellhound? It's you! You're such a good Shadowborn Hellhound! Oh, you got such a soft fuzzy belly, don't you?" And then it falls asleep and it starts snoring gently, and you realize that now is your chance to attack. 2 buckles start spinning violently in opposite directions. One of them counterclockwise, one of them clockwise, and then the other 2 buckles form into a baseball. And then you shoot yourselves to the other side of the room. And then the other buckles spin to the other side of the room like Beyblades. I don't want you to kill him. It's a doggy. Can we just say he's incapacitated for the rest of the game? And you notice that as the creature fell to the ground, he's a hellhound. It's a doggy. You realize that as the creature fell to the ground, something toppled off of his collar. And it is a small... what is the rules for what you get from these guys? It is a small... Useful items that grant long-term bonuses or let you break the rules of the game in some way. Can be marked to reroll your die, but you lose their bonus if they're destroyed or lost. Is there like a list of relics? Do you guys remember? Or is it... oh, it's described in this thing. Okay. Oh yeah, the spike chain whip that grants +1 against traps. Okay, so his collar falls off, and you guys think, oh, we can actually probably use this as a whip. The spikes are quite fearsome, you know. So spiked whip +1 against traps. All right. So, would have been useful earlier. But alright, so he gets super tired and takes a nap. Yeah, he's precious. He respawns in the fireplace. Is that how hellhounds work? Now you just need to nay-nay. No, I forbid any nay-naying of any kind. Alright, let's roll to explore. How do we reach Dracula again? I'm trying to remember. Is it a Joker? Yeah, it's one of the Jokers. Okay. Oh god. I dropped another one. Okay. Alright, a 2, so that's just 1 new room. That here. Oh god. Oh god. It's another boss. The Grim Reaper! Oh my god, the Grim Reaper. We just keep getting further away from Ami's room. I don't know where I am, you guys. Oh my god. Oh frick. You enter Dracula's family crypt, along the wall of which runs an intricate frieze depicting his clan's bloody rise to power. From the darkness, the Grim Reaper materializes, brandishing a scythe that radiates necroplasmic energy. He has miasmic breath, chill touch, necro slash, and shadow phase. If defeated, drops the death scythe. Whenever you defeat a boss, you absorb its soul and relight a candle. Wait, that's epic. You can bring a buckle back to life. Fine. We are on the opposite side of the room. You lost that? Yeah, but that's not where I am now. I'm just with Dracula now, you know. Okay. Alright. Let's fight him. Alright, a 5. So you inflict a wound on the boss. Describe how. Because the Grim Reaper is an enemy that appears in many of the Castlevania games that you have watched Ami play. You actually know what some of his attacks may be. And the first thing that Draculas usually do is they use their scythe, and their various ones will fly around the room and try and get ya. You know, but they're fairly slow, so if you kind of track their movements and kind of lead the movements, you know how to get out of the way. So he uses his necro slash, and the scythes start rotating around the room, and the buckles weave and dodge out of the way. Wait, this is not what's supposed to happen. Okay, it's okay. I can fix it. And you buckles weave and dodge out of the way. And suddenly the hive mind kicks in. You gather together into a large stick, a long stick. And the last buckle in the chain grabs onto one of the sides and flings it with all its might. The buckle at the bottom swings the chain of buckles around as if it's swinging a towel over its head like a helicopter. And on the apex of one of the swings, the buckle lets go of the scythe and throws it directly at the Grim Reaper, and it hits in its arm. The Grim Reaper's like, "Ow!" Too bad we don't have level 3 holy water, else you'd be able to stomach him to death. Too bad you don't. You get a really sick item if you can defeat him, though. Are you fighting the sickle throw Grim Reaper or karate master Grim Reaper? The sickle one. He's like, ouch! Ow! Frick! Ow! I'm telling. Alright, let's roll again. You guys got a 6! Oh my god, this is impeccable luck. Defeat the Grim Reaper instantly. Oof, ouchie, ow! Okay, so you can inflict 2 attacks upon him. The Grim Reaper is so distracted by this wound. He just cannot seem to take his hand off it and cannot stop sucking air into his teeth. Impeccable skill. He says about you, Buckles. And how do you guys want to defeat him? Yeah, you guys are way more powerful than I am. I think I only faced 1 boss. Pants him? He's not even wearing pants. Throw him into an icy river. Send him off the ledge down to a frozen lake. There's no frozen lake, you guys. Make him our bud. No, we just did that with the dog. You guys are gonna have to kill this one. Put pants on him and then pants him. He'll be so embarrassed. You run along the back and kick his skull away. Okay, I got an idea. I was just thinking the xylophone on the ribcage. I got an idea. The buckles all shout out in unison. Buckle, form of Xylophone mallet! And they become a xylophone mallet, and as he's distracted by his injury, the buckles boing, bounce up off the floor and reach one of his and reach his bottom rib, and they go and it goes and it flies away, and then boing, they go up and hit the rib on the other side, and they play along the two sides of his rib cage, and then he falls onto a pile of bones, and he looks as if he's about to reform, because death can do that sort of thing. The Grim Reaper can do that sort of thing. And you buckles aren't sure what to do. You aren't sure what to do about this, but then suddenly you hear "Ah! Ah!" the sounds of birds screeching in the distance. And you look up overhead into the sky, and you see 4 harpies careening towards the scene. And each of them pick up a pile of bones from the Grim Reaper's pile of bones. They each pick up several bones, and they look at the buckles and say, "You're here for Ami, right?" And you buckles say, Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Have you seen Ami? Yeah, of course. And they say, "That's what we thought. The fellow monster girl, we'll never let her fall into Dracula's hands. We'll take care of this guy." And they take away the bones, and they spread it across the 5 continents of the world. How many continents are in the world? We take care of our fellow monster girls. Ah! Alright, and you defeated him. So now you guys get the Death Scythe, which is freaking sick. You absorb its soul and relight a candle. As they fly away, they remind Buckles to brush her spider legs, because holy, are they fluffy. Depends on how you feel about Australia. Okay, 6. There's 6, right? Death Scythe. Absorb defeated boss's soul and relight a candle. Yeah, so this will bring Buckles back, and I think it has 2 uses, so it's not fragile, so. Alright. Let's roll to explore! Boom! Alright, a 4, so that should be 2 rooms, I think. Yes, okay. Boom. Boom. Let's go here. Oh, an 8 of hearts, so this is a memory. Beep, 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 beep. Where are we? Killing Death auto revives Guile. I don't know. Does it work on the first boss? I think it just said from now on. How do we decide that Buckle was Guile? I guess it is your birthday. Are you putting a buckle back on your shoulder? I don't know if this one counts as one of the ones that are destroyed. You know. Let me read it again. Here we go, Grim Reaper. Whenever you defeat a boss, you absorb its soul and relight a candle. I guess that counts. I guess. Alright. I was looking forward to eating that sliced buckle, but... 1 second. What? Oops, oops, oops. Diminution. Alright. Nice! Okay, so one of the uses is gone. You can eat us all when we save you anyways. It's true, it's true. We're still back. Buckles. Okay. Oh yeah! Woo! Back to 5 buckles. Okay, so so that has one use. Take it off of it. Alright, so now we need to do the 8 of hearts. Heart of 8. Okay, so where are you? Diamonds. Space, clubs, frick. Frick. Where is this? We're getting the band back together. Here we go. Okay, so in your journey through the castle, you come upon a statue of the Dark Lord himself. Its immaculate craftsmanship is a testament to the skill of the builder. You're reminded that you were celebrated for your own skill once. Write a memory about the time you learned your most praiseworthy trade. What is the Buckle's most praiseworthy trade? The Buckles, feeling high off of their not tooting. Deliciousness, chatting, our roundness. Okay, okay. Is that a trade? Your roundness? Okay, let's do your roundness. You're bodacious. Alright, I see. Trade or trait? It says trade. They're feeling kind of, you know, high off of their last victory against the Grim Reaper. Am I bending rules too much? Or is this silly and fun? Are we having fun, you guys? We're still cool. You having a good time? Takes skill to maintain the shape. So true. This is great. Okay. Having fun. Cool. It's not a roll call. It's fun. Okay, cool. It's silly fun. Okay, nice. Okay, just checking. GMs are expected to bend the rules for what fits the gameplay. Yeah, I'm trying. Rules should not get in the way of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I just want to check that it's not too, like, crazy, wacky, and, like, a bad way, you know. I like the idea of this being like the silly adventure after the crazy, like, wacky adventure that Ami had last time. You know. Alright, so okay, let me think. They feel very invigorated and epic after defeating the Grim Reaper. So, they enter the next room and they see a monument. What is it? A statue towards Dracula himself, and they think to themselves, "Pog! Now we know exactly what Dracula looks like, and we will know to fight him when we find him, so that we can rescue Ami." But then you also think to yourselves, what did he do to get such a great statue? He's not epic and cool like us. And the Buckles look at each other and they go, and they nod, and they all start to converse and think of their the best trait that they have. They're beautiful, perfect, circular, spherical, chunky little shape. And and how much Ami loves their round shape and would always call them handsome and would always roll them around all around the floor and would always We always kind of sometimes even use them like a hacky sack, or bounce them around, and just poke their little buckle bellies just to see the perfect round shape of them, slightly deforming just a bit before it sprung back into its perfect shape. Yeah, especially when she gets all Ami cap. It springs back into its perfect little round shape. And once again, they are... and once again, they feel as if they are reinvigorated and ready to go forth and face Dracula. Idea for next game jam: Amifornia Games hacky sack with buckle. I like it. I'm down. Alright, so... let's see here. I think I want to backtrack again to this previous... I feel like I should have been doing more backtracking early, because now it's going to be a lot harder to backtrack, but... I'm going to give you guys a hug. Alright. I was just thinking about how cute and rounded you guys are, and I was thinking, you need a hug. Alright. Sorry for Bizdinya. Bonking out. Alright. So, let's backtrack up here. Five of Hearts, another memory. Okay, so... you come upon a pile of exsanguinated bodies, and their pale, lifeless flesh reminds you of the terror of your own embrace by the Dark Lord. Oh, this doesn't work. Right memory outlining where you were when Dracula claimed you. Oh, this doesn't work. You guys weren't caught by Dracula. You just came here of your own volition. What are we gonna do? See you, Damascus. Let me think. Memory what drew you to the castle? Well, that was just earlier today. Remember Ami being late for cake? Ami would never be late for cake. So that's what happens when you never touch grass. You can see a reflection of what happened with Ami after she lost. Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can do that. Okay. Let's see here. We looked everywhere for Ami, only to find a rumor she had been taken. A rumor. Maybe when Ami claimed us. Oh, that's cute. Let's do both. Okay, so as the Buckles enter the next room, they see a most heinous sight. Bodies. Pile of bodies. Each have been drained of their entire blood and their being and their soul by Dracula, it appears. And you think of what the state of Ami must be right now. Is she alive? What happened? What happened to her? How did she get... She must have tried to escape. How did she get recaptured by the Dark Lord? And then all the Buckles collectively through the hive mind mechanic see a vision in their head of... only two people could have done this, and Ami is captured. Yeah. And in their head, they see a vision of what happened with Ami. She was totally surrounded by water, and about to pass out out of fear. And then her neck is gripped by the huge hand of a fearsome creature, and that creature, Dracula. And Dracula, lifts her up by her neck because he's, huge or whatever. Because he's Dracula, and holds her up in the air and looks at her and says, "How did you get here?" And Ami's just like, hands off! But it's no use. She cannot shake herself free from Dracula's grasp, for she is tiny and he is gigantic. So he turns into a bat and, takes her into his claws and flies flies back to his main wing of the castle where he likes to dwell, and re-imprisons Ami, and then you remember, and then you remember about when you guys first met Ami. She was kind of weird, kind of awkward. Didn't really seem like she really knew what she was doing. Maybe even on the day you first met her, she was cranky, you know, as it is different for every buckle. Maybe on the day you first met her, she was being extra sappy for literally no reason. Maybe you came in during her cat roleplay Asmer and you were like, well, this is pretty meow and weird. But then you quickly became a part of the buckle consortium. Covering sauce and flower petals. Yeah, pretty meowing weird. Get it? Alright. Alright. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Do I want us to try and backtrack again? Which might be, like, you know, scary. Because... Because... It's a long way to backtrack. So I'm thinking... I can just keep exploring more rooms, I guess. Don't have to necessarily backtrack. But what if Dracula is under one of the unturned over cards, you know? I'm frightened. Happy, silly, wanty. Done with your onslaught of meetings, yay! Yeah, let's just roll for more rooms. Why not? Okay, so 3, so that should be 2 new rooms, I think. Let's see. You guys do have the size, so if another buckle dies, you know, well, you have to defeat another boss first, but okay, so yeah, that's 2 new. Ooh. And let's go right here. Ooh, a king of clubs. I guess that is a boss, right? Buckle's dead, but all 5 of us are here. No, you're not dead. What if one of you does die, you know? It is the king of clubs. Okay, so... You enter a vaulted treasure room piled high with cursed gold and jewels. This is a Dracula serpent. If we wipe out all the bosses, we should get the mansion. I think if you wipe out all the bosses... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to figure out a way to wrap this up. It's a snake. Piled high with cursed gold and jewels. From the hoard emerges the Dracula serpent, an enormous skeletal snake that swims through gold. He has a bone-crunching bite, a rib slash, drowning gold, and ear-splitting roar. If defeated, drops the Oracle's eye. So long as it's in your inventory, keep the top card of the deck face up. Oh! Alright. So... we can... try and defeat this boss. I'm gonna take a quick break first, though. I will be right back. Can you guys please be... serpents while I'm gone? Be a snake. I'll be right back.
hyper love. Ami cute. Ami love. Ami cute. Ami love, 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 love. Ami love, love, love. Ami love.
Hi guys, today I'm Amiya. I'm sorry about that. I just was feeling kind of icky all of a sudden. But now I'm okay. I just took some breaths, deep breaths, and I'm feeling okay now. And I also peed. In case you wanted to know. Thank you so much, Gento and Lupus and Finite Saf for the blue super chats while I was gone. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back. No sad, just Pat. Thank you. Damn, Dracula is making Ami feel icky. Yeah, I think I just have a little bit of anxiety tummy and all. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, of course. Of course. Extra pats for being nice to Ami. Thank you. Alright, so yes, we have to fight yet another boss, you guys. So this one is right, the serpent. So you're in the treasure room and you will get the Oracle's Eye if you can manage to beat this guy, and that will keep the top card on the deck face up. So let us roll. What does your cool new weapon do? So I don't think you actually have a weapon. The scythe just lets you absorb a defeated boss's soul and relight the candle. And then the spike whip just gives you +1 against traps. So you don't actually have any like weapons. Even though they technically are weapons. Lots of Ami emblems today. Yeah. You're in Shmeow Bozo. Hi Maxter. Alright. Yeah, so if you lose a buckle, you can regain it. Especially, yeah, because if you once you defeat a boss, you get to absorb its soul. Yeah. Still use it to do a cool finisher on something, right? Yeah, if you want. Why not? If you roll the right number. Yeah, so you'll steal the souls right off the... Wait, serpents don't have shoes. Not that kind of soul, you silly. Yeah. Okay. A 5! Oh my god. You guys are getting so lucky against these bosses. So you inflict a wound on the boss. Describe how. Okay, so the buckles enter the next room and their eyes are absolutely dazzled, bing bang bazzled, darling, by all of the gold that's piled high in this room. Is it cursed? Is it not? It's probably cursed. It's all glowing purple as well. That's the luck of the buckles, baby. The power of buckle friendship. And simultaneously, all the buckles, again, their eyes kind of spin in their heads through a bunch of different symbols, and they go ka-ting, and it ends up landing on $signs, and they're thinking, we gotta get us some of this ding dang loot. But they're so excited, and the ka-ching noises they make are so loud that the Dracula serpent, which has been guarding and traversing through the pile of gold all this time, notices them and emerges slowly, his head poking up from the pile of gold and jewels and pearls and treasure and everything gorgeous like that. And you can see that he's a big skeleton, a bone man, a bone snake. And let's see here. And you buckles know that it is Schwam or Bishwam mode. So, skeletal snake that swims through gold. So you observe the actions of the snake for a moment, and you realize that it has to go back down under the gold every few moments so that it can breathe some air. Because it acts like how it acts like how you know, water acts for fish. You know, fish can't breathe above the water, but they can breathe below the water, and in the same way, the Dracolich serpent must inhale the essence of the curse that surrounds all of this gold and jewels in order to continue living. And the Buckles notice this, and they look at each other and say, "Grab on!" And they create a ring around the serpent's neck to keep it from going back under. And therefore it can't breathe, and it tries desperately to reach some of the essence of the curse, and yet it cannot. Fish can't breathe underwater, of course. But it cannot, and it takes 1 pip of damage. and a little piece falls off the edge of its tail and goes boom, flies through the room. And the serpent finally manages to shake the ring of buckles free, and goes back under the pile of gold to get its sweet dose of curse juice. We just stick our mouths in the gold and breathe all its air. Perfectly reasonable, right? Of course. Fortunes fall from its skeletal mouth like poison. Okay, your worm riders. Alright, let's roll again. Open for a 6. Okay, so you got a 4 this time, which means you trade blows, but neither gain nor give ground. Describe how and roll again. Okay, so what happens next? The serpent re-emerges out of the pile of gold after getting its fill of the cursed treasure miasma. And has had its full and is feeling completely energized and ready to face the people who have intruded upon its home once again. And miasma. Let's see here. Drown in gold. Okay. And the serpent emerges completely from the gold and rapidly slithers, almost as if like a legless lizard, towards the group of buckles and constricts them in its mighty grip and wraps all around them. And the buckles start to panic. They realize they can't really move. They're kind of like wedged in between the series of bones and whatnot. And with still having them wedged, the serpent goes down underneath the gold, and the buckles find themselves start to suffocate under the heavy curse miasma, and they start coughing and going, "Miracle, don't use the wind tunnel." And they start coughing and realize they have to act quickly, and they look at each other and they say, "Is this the end? Maybe it is." And they realize they have to act quickly if they're gonna get out of this. Miasma. And one of them says, "Miasma, I can't do this, I have asthma." And hide behind the smile and close sheep. And and hello, Han. And they decide that one of the buckles takes quick action and decides that he must grab one of the larger pieces of treasure from the pile, and he shoves it inside the massive, rib cage of the serpent. And then the serpent starts to feel all sick and stuff, because it's like there's something inside my belly. There's something inside my tummy, like a foreign object. And it starts trying to shake and wildly flail to try and get it out of its rib cage. And as the thing wildly flails, the buckles get flung from its grip and end out back on top of the gold pile. Alright. Hit the snake with the international object. Yes, the international object. That would do it to you. Just gonna get revenge for suffocating. Maybe. Unless you guys all die. That could happen. I can get a series of terrible rolls. Boom. All right. You guys got a 6. Okay. Let's see here. So you're definitely gonna destroy the serpent and get the bonus. How do we want to destroy? Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are doing way, way, way better than I did. Terribly cool. When a snake slides in with an itty bitty tail and a fat miasma in your face, you get flung. That's so true. You're so true, Chicken Bone. The cold grip of the serpent is polar opposite to War Mommy's hugs, where the spurs buckles into unstoppable frenzy. An unstoppable frenzy where they start to think that maybe for a moment they could be like they could be just like Ami, and they could eat another creature and maybe gnaw on its bones a little bit and breathe his air. Make it tie itself into a knot. Okay, let me think about this. Make it eat itself. Okay. Let me think. Go ahead. So, one of the buckles decides that it must use itself as bait. It's not getting freaky, don't say that. Must use itself as bait, and that buckle attaches itself to the tail of the serpent. And his plan is to wait there until the very last second and jump out of the way right as the creature is about to eat it, and it manages to capture its own tail, and it starts the digestion process immediately. And it's much too late to reverse that process, so it starts kind of digesting its own tail. And then it realizes that, if it can get back underneath the gold, eventually the cursed miasma will go through his bones and will heal him and make him able to he'll eventually come out the other end of himself, and he might be a little bit twisted up, but since he's bones and he's not flesh, there's like nothing bad's gonna happen, like he can actually get through the rest of his bones. Does that make sense? He can actually get through the rest of his bones. So he goes under there and is like, this is great. The buckles are not gonna be able to come over here, and I can heal myself, and I can come out the other side somehow. You see the vision? And then the buckles say, not so fast. And they start, just as they did before in the vault with the free air. They've been training for this. He's gonna do the training experience that thing to himself. Yeah, that. Skeletons over here dancing over Ouroboros mythology. Yeah, they can't do it, and they start rapidly inhaling all of the cursed miasma, and they're so fast and so efficient at it, and they shove some of it in their pockets too, just like in the bank, and they all let out a fierce borp. Because not only are they breathing it, I guess they're like eating some of it too. And they all let out a fierce borp. And the borp turns out when the miasma gas leaves their bodies, it is now cleansed and turned into just regular air. More free air! And the Dracula serpent sinks further and further into the pile of gold, never to be seen again. And as they're leaving the room, one of the buckles picks up the Oracle's eye. Alright. Which is basically just like a marble. Oracle's eye. Keep top card of deck face up. Keep top card of deck face up. Alright, so now we get to see what is under the next card. 8 of diamonds. Alright, let's go explore to this room that hasn't been opened. Alright. 3 of spades. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. I don't know how many cards. There's only 12 cards left. I'm trying to figure out a way we can get you guys to Dracula, and I can still have dinner at a reasonable time. So, I'm trying to think of a plan. I'm trying to think of a plan of how we can, like, reveal the rest of these cards. It's 1 in 6 by now, right? Well, some of the cards are not, have not been explored or turned over yet. So I'm thinking... maybe... I don't know. I don't know how to solve this. You tap into the buckle net and you just figure out where he is. I don't know. Because I don't think there's enough material left, right, for a 3rd session of this. But yeah. Switch to efficient roleplay. Maybe one of the, maybe inhaling the miasma has given you insight into sacrifice a buckle. Again. Trying to use some of those Castlevania speedrun strats. Maybe inhaling the miasma. You can just instant transmission right to his room with our supreme buckle powers. Maybe inhaling the miasma has given you insight into the inner workings of the castle. And you're able to, yeah, it's miasma. And you're able to flip over the rest of the unturned cards. Kind of like a map. Does that seem fair? I'm not trying to, like, you know, god mode this too much, but I do, I am, hungry. I am hungry. We say enough roleplaying and just, yeah, supreme buckle powers. That's what I'm thinking. It revealed a secret passageway. Oh my god! The buckle gains the backseat trait. Buckle suck tornado. What if you trade all the treasure to one of the random merchants for a map flips all the cards? I think you can just flip all the cards. I think your miasma gave you that ability. Okay, so there's a jack, a queen. Oh, you guys dodged a lot of bosses. Oh, that doesn't get turned over. Okay, so none of them are Dracula. So Dracula is in fact somewhere left in this deck. So let's roll for some more rooms. Alright, so 5, so that is 3 rooms. But we're out of room, sadly, so it'll just be 2. You might need those sweet boss drops. I think you guys will be just fine. That's... frick! Okay, we had to see the top card. Man, is it like literally at the very end? Does this have no jokers? Hold on. Dracula's not here. He's not here. Oh my god. I don't know why there's no jokers. Oh man, this castle let you guys in. That'd be such a buckle move if you guys were in the wrong castle all along. That doesn't make sense though, because the harpies already came to help you guys. Ooh, Ami, what? Alright, let's see here. Well, feeling utterly defeated at no presence of Dracula in the castle, signaling that they are perhaps in the wrong castle altogether. And the harpies just somehow, maybe were even a figment of their imagination. Maybe saw how you wrecked all those bosses and ran away screaming. Maybe. They start trying to, feeling utterly defeated, they start and thinking that they must be in the wrong castle, and the harpies must have been just a figment of their imagination. They start to move to find their way out of Dracula's castle. They need to find an exit, so they move into the next room, and they're greeted with Buckles. Hi. Oh my god, you guys came to rescue me, thank you! And you brought cake! Thank you so much! Oh my god! And you look at Ami and you ask her, what the heck happened? Like, what, why, how, like... where'd Dracula go? didn't he have you? And Ami looks at you guys with such love in her eyes, like this. And no, like this, and she says, "You guys, Dracula got scared of you guys, because you were breathing all the air in his castle, and he thought it was gonna run out soon. You guys are so good at breathing. You're so good at breathing that you scared him away. But I was still locked in here. But it was only a one-sided lock, so that we can just." But you guys opened the door from the other side, so now everything's fine and we can leave and eat cake together! Thank you, Buckles, thank you! And, you all... That's a great skill you guys have, and you're so round. And you all, she gathers you all up. Only one of you died, maybe. Well, I see 5 of you here, and I think 5 of you came. So, and she scoops all of you up in her arms and gives every single one of you a hug and a little toot on your forehead. Mwah, 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 mwah. And you start the short journey home together because you're gonna take the bus. Yay! Okay, that was my mistake. There's no jokers. No, we can't take the harpies. There's no jokers, so yeah, the end. Well, oops. I didn't think that there's gonna be no jokers. Wait, let me look at this thing, because I mean, some games you need jokers for, so I can't believe this doesn't include jokers. There should be an option to just remove them. Hold on. Because... it's not one of the face down cards, no. We looked at them all. They are your friends, though. I'm sure they give us a lift. No! No. I think there's 6 jokers on the screen right now. We were playing infinite mode all along. Dang. Could be a more Amicore ending. Honestly, nothing could have gotten a bigger left than that. I'm glad. I don't know if there's a way to have jokers in this. Not having jokers was a joke all along. So I looked at the group, like the thing of cards here, and you can see at the top there are joke. Oh, it says 0. It says 0. My mom came up to me the teapot and said, "Why so serious?" This is probably better than actually fighting Drac. Frick. Alright. That was silly. Well, thank you guys for playing. Next time we can move on to a whole nother TTRPG, so that'll be very fun. I'm gonna head off for today and have some dinner and chill out for tonight. Feeling a little anxiety spike at the moment. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure it'll pass. But yeah, I'm sure getting food into me will help. So thank you guys so much for coming today. Yeah, I think that was the best possible ending. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you to all my regulars and irregulars and everyone who stopped by for the first time. Thanks for giving me a chance. Thank you to all the VOD watchers and VOD commenters and the chatters and lurkers. And thank you to all my dream weavers and buckles and spiralings and everybody who donated and renewed their memberships today. I appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We are going to do what? What are we doing tomorrow? We're gonna play something. Tomorrow's Friday. Is it? What are we doing? Shadow of the Ninja tomorrow. Thank you, Shadow B. Yeah, Shadow of the Ninja tomorrow. I want to be a ninja. All right. Thank you guys so much. お疲れ様や。おやすみや。Bye bye.